It's time for another edition of Stool Streams Week 3 in our Jenga Season 1, led by the headliner, Big Cat versus Frank the Tank, in addition to the entirety of Group C in action in Stool Streams right now.
There you go, Kelly.
Easy find. Oh, a little slip.
The table clock. 1, 2, 3, go. A magician. You're a magician. You're David Blaine.
And I will say Tommy looks like a goose, which is the most shocking development of this whole tournament. I didn't know people said that.
And that's it! A Jenga from Tommy! Oh my goodness! What is he doing? That's a Jenga!
You can save it.
And that's it! A Jenga from Trent!
Hang towers falling down on KFC's head.
Live from Stool Stream Stadium in New York City, welcome to another edition of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Sliding into the booth is Jeff D'Lo. I'm Jake Marsh.
The new Collinsworth right here.
Right on cue. Jeff,
this.
Our second broadcast in a 24-hour span. Yesterday was nothing short of electric, and today should be the exact same thing.
What we saw yesterday with Frank the Tank was one of the most incredible things I've ever witnessed in my life. I've watched plenty of sports over my 29 years. I've never seen a psych out. I've never seen an attempt to get in people's heads quite like Frank. They didn't win. They came close. Some say, our commissioner, that Nick did choke away yesterday's match. He's much more locked in today. He's got headphones on. He did the walk by the radio room, didn't look at anybody. And Frank, I have heard, has a couple songs following the Bears game yesterday. I don't know if look, if you're excited, you don't even know how excited you should be right now.
Everybody is talking about the first match. However, we do have a triple header for you today. Let's meet our lineup from top to bottom. The headliner, we're leading off with it. It is Team Prest in Group B against Pubes 2 in Nick and Frank the Tank. Big Cat and Rone looking to stay in first place. And then Group C, the new addition, Pat and Cons against the Donnies. And then a battle for first place, the Chalk versus the football team to end things out.
Yep, it's going to be a very exciting day. We know one team, Josh Duhamel, basically needs to win or they're out.
Yep.
They're essentially out of the competition. Haven't ran the math completely, but I think we do have an elimination on our hands today. But they're still playing for you at home to win money because the rollover,
yes.
Let's not let that get lost.
$1,500
the line for you at
6
home.
for 6. We'll get the stats for you as the broadcast goes on. But for now, let's send it down the stream to our officials. First two-man team, Spider and Spider 2 for the rules.
Come out. Frank, I actually got you a gift. I want to give you this.
He was looking.
Got him!
I mean,
Damn!
it's gonna be all day. I'm gonna return the favor.
Oh!
What
Frank!
what was that? Are we seriously letting Betty?
All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it.
Is that serious?
Thanks a lot, Jake and Jeff. Let's get started with some quick rules before we get this highly anticipated match started. Team Prest, please remain inside the light green tape you see on the side. And Team Pubes 2, same goes for you on this side of the tower. Now, when it comes to extracting blocks, please only use one hand at a time. Should you use two, can you hear me, Nick? Should you use two hands, you will be penalized. Your teammate will be forced to extract the first block they touch on their next turn. Now, once per game, each team will be given the opportunity to change their block should the time expire and they are forced to touch that block. However, that does not apply on a violation. So both teams understand the rules.
Yes. I do, yes, I'm listening.
Please retweet the stream now and then put your phones away for the duration of the match. We'll send it back up to Jake and Jeff in the booth. Good luck to all the contestants.
Thank you, Spider. Thank you, Team Prest and Pubes 2. And Jeff, let's dive into our match 1 competitors right now. It is 1-0 Prest versus 0-2 Pubes 2, a potential elimination game for Pubes 2.
Last time we saw Preston here, they got in Billy Football's head within the first 10 seconds of the match, and that they did play well. I'm not going to put it past them. They played great Jenga, but they didn't even need to because that's how in the head they got with Billy. This is a much different ball game. This is not Billy Football. They're 3-1, correct? They're still good. Billy's
1-0. Yeah, Billy.
No disrespect to Billy Football, but this team is much mentally stronger than Billy. It is going to be a war down here. Nick has still not taken off his headphones. Rone seems to be in good shape, and they're rested. They have not played in a while.
Yep, it is 1-0 Press versus 0-2 Pubes 2. We saw our first 0-3 team yesterday, but Jeff, believe it or not, we already have a replay of our Open because there are so many shenanigans happening right now. How about a middle finger off?
Yeah, for them to bring the middle finger in there, we know Big Cat and Rone cooked something up. They went into the lab. They thought, hey, best way to do this right now, let's throw the middle finger at Frank right off the bat. I think that shocked them. Nick seemed a little taken aback by it. Good first blow from Team Prest.
All right, it is time to kick things off. Our first of 3 matches. Spider has the order.
It will be Big Cat, Nick, Rone, Frank.
All right, so starting things off in the Square of Doom, it's the 35-year-old out of Wisconsin, Daniel Big Cat Katz. An individual record of 4-1, but more importantly, Team Prest 1-0. And Jeff, he is going home to start things off the basement for Big Cat.
1, 2, 3,
That-
and out.
That's-
1, 2, 3, and out.
That is his Bears thing. He is saying that's, I think, the chant of the Chicago Bears.
1, 2, 3, and punt.
Jeff, we'll just
1, 2,
let everybody know.
3,
We're not going to be
and
talking
out.
much during this match.
1,
No.
2, 3.
That is Big
and
Cat's
punch.
signature move, but yeah, I'll let them do kind of the work here as they open it up.
Can't get us, Frank. Can't get us. These brains, we wake up early, my friend. We wake up early.
We've had our sleep shifts.
Ooh.
All right, Frank. The higher my hand goes, the louder you get.
Cry, Eagles, cry. Make them lose every single game.
Come on.
Cry,
Control
Eagles,
him.
cry.
Play through it.
It was a total fluke.
What?
Whoa. It was a fluke? Put that. Yeah. Oh, Frankie. 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 Dun, 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 dun.
Oh! Did he touch?
He touched.
No call from our officials. Oh, there it is.
Okay, that's okay.
Call on the floor is violation.
Violation TMO. Violation.
Let's take a look here. But Jeff, Frank is not happy with the initial retower call. There's a significant amount of gap
Yeah,
there.
he's saying it was bullshit that the tower was not retowered here, and this we've actually never really seen this before.
Yeah, that's
There
a
it
touch.
is.
It was good sportsmanship, but he didn't need to do that right at that moment. They never retowered it, so really he had no reason to touch it. Just placed the block.
it is.
It's going to affect Nick now, but it's early on in the game at least. That we've seen before in the beginning. Sometimes these violations can really fuck the tower up, basically.
All right, for the first time, we have a new sideline reporter. Let's welcome Coach Doug's down the stream.
Frank, what happened there?
I saw a messed up tower and I was trying to fix it.
You were just trying to be a gentleman, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
That's unfortunate. How do you feel about the refs not calling
Well,
that beforehand?
the refs are out to screw me. It's Angel Hernandez.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, let's get back to it.
All right, and
my
off
turn?
of
Yeah, let's
Frank's
go, Big
point,
Cat.
Jeff, when we caught up with Frank the Tank last night after his
I'm gonna
match,
fix the top.
he actually
Okay?
compared Spider
I'm
to
gonna help
Angel
everyone out.
Hernandez. He said, I think it might be a good description, and then a very spooky sound after he made that comparison.
When Frank laughs, he's up to something.
So I knew that was the next
what's my
line.
penalty?
I knew that was the next line.
You
We
have
got your
to touch,
songbook, Frank.
take the first block.
We've
You
been
touch.
reading out your songbook.
Yep, we got your songbook.
All right, so now Nick
bro.
is dealing with the penalty. One more violation, Team Prest could take an automatic victory.
I want to note the ambience in here, by the way. Because of the new back wall we have here, awesome setup, it's almost more like a stage lighting in
Yep.
here. The darker
It is
wall
dark.
makes this, a little more cinematic.
That is the Heineken Hard Seltzer sideline experience.
He touched it.
Touch.
All right, so he's locked in at this Tillman's
Nice
press.
job, Nick.
Let's go, Nick.
Nice job, Nick.
Nick does have the vibe that he is in the final table of the World Series of Poker.
Chris Moneymaker.
No.
Watch those toes. Watch those toes. Are you gonna let this happen? Are you guys seriously gonna let him make that eagle sound?
Yeah, Rone's going to have to deal with this. This is going to happen all day.
Oh,
No issues for Rone
That's
there.
seriously messed up.
This just in from the Play Barstool app, Jeff. Frank's in the Square of Doom.
Tank.
68.45%. That goes in this match, and he almost did just that.
Frank the Tank.
Cheering you on.
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank.
Don't forget to use the other hand.
Oh yeah, you got to use your second hand. Oh, good. This is perfect.
Yahtzee. We got snacks.
We forgot to eat lunch.
Let's get some
so
lunch
we brought
in
some
here.
McDonald's.
Hell yes. Let's get
We
some
got enough
lunch.
for you too, Frank. If you want to eat, if you want to just hang out and eat.
Do we have enough for Frank?
I think we got enough for Frank. Frank, what's your favorite meal?
Well, I like chicken nuggets. Oh, that's perfect.
Do you have chicken nuggets?
Oh, let's see if there's any chicken nuggets
Do you
in
have
there.
chicken nuggets? Boom! we got chicken nuggets.
Frank, enjoy yourself.
We got Frank.
Enjoy yourself, bud.
No, this is a coincidence.
This is crazy.
Oh, we got more chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
Let's go, Frank. Eat up.
Let's go,
You don't
Frank.
have time
Enjoy
to sing.
yourself.
Eat up.
Enjoy yourself.
Eat up. Go ahead.
Who's
All
moving?
right.
Big cat? All right, big cat.
Well,
Eat
Jeff,
up.
To keep Frank.
We'll all
we
eat,
now have
okay?
McDonald's in the Triple S.
We'll
This
all eat,
is
Frank.
Very nice.
living up to
Make
the
sure
hype, I
Frank
think,
gets
is the
everything he
proper
wants.
term.
What else do you like,
Hey,
Frank?
we got a hamburger in there for him. Yeah, there's your hamburger.
I'll
Make
have
sure
one
you
too.
Frank the Tank is going to work at our
come on,
Phillips
let's
Norelco
go.
locker right
Let's
now.
go.
Is this an attempt to
Frank,
get his
let's all
hands
eat,
greasy, I think? I got a bit of a shrug from
We got a
Rone
couple
right now.
cheeseburgers.
Do we have any fries?
Oh yeah, we got fries for you,
The
Frank.
officials
Come
are telling
on.
the players to continue
on.
playing, but they
My
see the
guy.
McDonald's fries and they just
My
look
guy,
the other
this
way.
guy's gonna eat.
Who's up? Who's up right
You're
now?
up.
Nick's up?
Let's Nick is up. Frank's a little distracted. That's okay.
That's fine.
tower's
That's
about to
fine.
get very
Let him enjoy
greasy.
himself. We want him to enjoy himself. We're Frank
This is going to be a
guys.
sleeping
coincidence.
tower.
Energy.
Yeah. We're Frank
This is a
guys.
coincidence. We ordered lunch.
I was just hungry anyway. I haven't eaten
That is
anything
making me
today.
very hungry, Jake. We're not going to eat for
haven't
3
had a
hours.
morsel.
Nope. Had a nice smoothie before this, but it's
All right.
we're in it for the long run.
Frank, did you get the?
We hope you are too. And by the
Chicken
way, if you
nuggets,
are, don't be afraid to like
What's
or
your favorite,
subscribe
hamburger or cheeseburger?
on
Go ahead, Ron, you're
YouTube
up.
and Facebook. We
Hamburger or
appreciate you
cheeseburger?
watching on
Hamburger.
Twitter and the blog
Yeah?
as well.
What? Frank, you gonna have some?
You were
Frank, don't let it go cold. Don't let it go cold, Frank.
You're louder before you ate, Frank.
Don't let it go cold, Frank.
You're a little
It's
bit
starting
louder
to
before you
smell
eat.
in here.
It smells like the inside of a fryer right now in here.
Hey, Ron, would you like a hamburger?
Fascinating.
Yeah, I'd love a
Oh,
hamburger.
this is good.
I think Frank has
Don't
met
let
his
it go cold,
match.
okay? Don't let it go cold, Frank. Make sure you eat. Probably can't sing with all that food. You deserve a fry after that one, Frank.
Meow 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 meow
Oh,
meow
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 mix.
meow 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 meow.
Hey, Owen, if Frank's not gonna eat, why don't we just go give it to someone else? All right.
Should we throw it out? We can
Do you
just throw it out.
not want it, Frank?
There's gonna be plenty of time to eat once we kick your ass.
Hey,
Frank, you gotta eat a little. Gotta eat a little right now, otherwise. I mean, I'll give it to someone else.
It's on me.
I'll get you some after the game.
No, you have a bite. Just have a bite.
we're gonna go
Just
good.
I bought it for you. Just have a bite. Have one bite.
gonna go
Have one
good.
bite. Have one bite, Frank. Here, have a fry. Have a fry here.
How much time do they have left?
Fry. Go ahead. Have a fry. Go ahead, Ron.
All right.
Have a fry, Ron. Have a couple fries.
It is
Go ahead.
Rone's turn at 14
Yeah,
right
go ahead.
now.
Have a couple
We
fries.
asked Rone yesterday, Jeff,
Have a couple fries.
how does he prepare for Frank the Tank? He took offense to that. He said, well, how does Frank the Tank prepare for me? He called Frank a loser.
Those are good fries.
Shake!
Delicious.
Shake the tower! Shake it, Nick, and
Have another fry, Frank.
Shake
Whoa,
the
that's a
tower!
wobbly tower. Yeah, I don't know what the preparation is in this
Oh, you
match.
got your
I kind
Sprite,
of like
too.
Rone and Big Cat's
got
move
your
of just
Sprite.
being chaotic.
You want some
Counter
of this?
chaos with chaos. That
Sprite with
tower,
no ice? Don't you
look,
want that Sprite
no
over there?
predictions
Don't
here.
you-
for
there's a
Bruce,
nice-
but if that fell in the next 5 minutes, I would not be surprised. It's
Whoa,
in
don't
terrible
get
shape,
distracted by the
and they're not really
fries.
paying attention to
Don't get
it.
distracted by the
Watch the
fries.
camera back there. You good.
All right, is Frank's turn, right?
Yeah,
They're all greased up now. The block's gonna slide right out.
I got your Sprite right here, Frank.
If you want any of these fries, Frank, they're yours.
Let's be patient
Big
here.
Cat, stay in the box, please.
Sorry.
You're good.
See, these are your fries, Frank.
Be
Frank, is it
patient.
even your turn?
What is go? Look at those
French
toes.
fries in
What
his
about
ear.
him? What about him? Look at all that green.
Keep an eye on those
Some say the
toes.
sound of McDonald's fries reduces.
Hot and
Look at that
no one
salt
wants
dripping
cold.
through. You know what I love is
No one
salt.
wants
Drown 'em out.
cold
Drown 'em out.
fries. Here. Will you hold these for me while I go?
Hold these
Thank
while
you. Oh, can I get my fries back? Thanks. Okay.
Hey, he ate some. Hey.
Wow. This is delicious.
like a good meal down there amidst all the yelling and chaos.
All right, you pass me some nuggets too.
Oh,
Grab me
yum. Some nuggets sound good, yes.
Chicken nuggets.
So we mentioned Frank the Tank at 68%.
Philly sucks! Philly sucks! La 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 la. When we talk about the team that always sucks,
60
Philadelphia sucks. Boo Philly. You know what Boo Philly means? That means fuck Philly.
Oh! White words. I'm not giving you any nuggets, Frank.
Whoa!
That's it.
Nick
No
even
more
took his
nuggets.
headphones off on
Philly,
that.
fuck Philly. The Phillies suck. The Flyers suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, the 76ers suck.
I knew that. I knew those lyrics too.
They're coming out and they're predicting every move right now. They're one step ahead. Frank's got to find
I
a
knew
new
those
lane
lyrics
right
too.
He
now.
knew the lyrics anyway.
I knew
Dude,
the
it didn't even
lyrics
hurt
too,
my
bro.
feelings
How
that
did
bad.
Big Cat know the lyrics of that song? I don't know.
No lyrics.
But this is incredible.
Big Cat,
All right,
new
Nick's
Tony
up.
Romo.
Nick's
Nick's
on
up.
Nick.
I'm up.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
Nick's
hand him
turn.
those. Yeah, those are good.
But
those
on
are
the
good.
turf.
Oh,
I'm last.
we're eating your
Nick's
nuggets.
up.
Block 19.
Oh, wait a second. No, I go.
It's you.
Nick's up.
Oh,
because
You're up.
no.
Frank the
Ron
Tank.
just went.
You're up.
No, Nick.
No,
America's
Nick's
Nick.
up.
Frank, it's you,
Wait,
Frank.
Frank, Nick's up.
No, don't listen
Frank.
to him, Frank. Don't listen to him.
No, Nick.
Feeling
Nick's
like
up.
we're getting a little-
It
maybe
is
we should
Frank
take
the
a-
Tank.
beep,
They're
beep.
trying
Maybe
to
we should take a food break.
Screw
We're all
with
getting
them.
really confused.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit ornery.
Okay. Well, I'll have a nugget. I'm gonna have a nugget.
This nugget's really calming me down. Wait, isn't it Nick's turn?
I don't.
Wait,
Frank,
you
Frank,
have
Frank,
to-
Frank,
I don't know
Frank. I think
about
it's
that
Nick's turn.
It might be next turn.
Ignore them.
It's Frank's
Ignore
turn.
them.
Doing your thing.
Nick, I think it's your turn, Nick.
It could be next turn.
This is it's a zoo.
Yes,
Can you take
literally.
Oh,
There's
no. Oh, no.
animals.
Take that one?
There's
Oh, no.
Doug's
Yeah.
just dropped his
I think
mic.
it'll be
Oh, no.
Be careful, Frankie. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it
I
down.
think you
Frank.
gotta be lower.
Let's
than
slow it
that.
down, Frank.
Have a
Let's
fry.
walk
Have a
around.
fry.
No,
ignore
French
them.
fry.
Have
Calm
ignore
down,
them.
eat a French fry.
You know what?
Fucking
Have a-
ignore
have a
them.
nugget. Have a nugget. Have a nugget. Slow it
Oh,
down.
no, hold on.
You're a
Let's
little,
let
you're
it
getting a
Frank's
little
taking
light in
trouble.
your head.
This is
Frank,
chaos.
enjoy it.
Oh, what a pull this would be if he pulled this one off. What a
Come on,
crazy
Frank.
move.
You got
He's a
Frank.
Have a
madman.
nugget and a
No,
fry.
not that one. Not that one.
Not that one. Frank, just
Frank.
Oh, he is a
Frank's gonna
madman,
pass
Jake.
out.
To create the
Oh.
triple hanger.
Oh,
Good job, Frank.
And he got
wow,
it.
what a move by Frank the
them out.
Tank.
Frank the
Good job.
Tank
Under all that
Here.
pressure, the
extends
fry.
it to block
Can we
20.
have a
nugget?
Yes.
Big Cat hands him a McNugget.
La 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 la
Now they know another song, it seems.
Bears lose every game. They really
I don't know if this is a good move, Rone. Rone, I don't know if this is a good move.
The
This might be it, this might be it.
Bears keep losing. Their offense
Frank's gotta
is
keep that energy
awful
going.
Big joke. It's getting really bad in Chicago. George Hallis is spitting in his grave. The Bears have lost again.
Beautiful control.
They have no offense whatsoever. The Chicago Bears are gonna go down
He picked his buck. He picked his
again.
buck.
Frank takes a
That's
breather.
all you got, Frank?
Badger, 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 badger,
Wow, he loves the Badgers.
badger,
He loves
badger,
the
badger,
Badgers.
badger,
He loves
badger,
the Badgers.
topple, topple, badger,
No
badger,
topple,
badger,
no
badger.
topple, no topple, no topple.
Big Cat gets
Let's
it to
go.
go.
Can I have my
And the
nuggets back?
Pressure is back
Hey, where are
on
those
Nick
nuggets?
Where'd you
Tarani.
go?
Hey, he
Nuggets.
stole our nuggets.
Give me the
Hey, he
nuggets.
stole our nuggets.
No.
He
No,
stole our
give me the
nuggets.
nuggets. He stole my
He stole our
nuggets.
nuggets.
Give me the nuggets
Check under
back.
his turkey hat.
He stole my nuggets.
Check under
Go
his
get
turkey
my
hat.
nuggets. Go get my
Yeah, well,
nuggets.
no, that's
Thank you, Vibs. These are my nuggets. You want one though? For real.
I got
Just have
some.
one.
I
Just
got
have
some.
one. Give me the
he's
other
in my-
nuggets.
he's in the
Bottom up.
square.
Here, have a nugget. There you go. All right, there we go. There we go, Frank. Have a nugget. All right.
Let's go. Way to be.
So now as things start to settle down, Nick at block 21. Remember, he was the one who ended his match yesterday against the Berserkers. Now Rone with a burger in the square of
That is
doom,
delicious.
eating this in front of Frank the Tank.
Never seen before.
Delicious. Ooh. Damn, that looks good.
I can't believe Frank turned
Can't
that
wait to
down.
finish this game. We should just end it
60
now.
seconds to pick a block.
We should just.
That is insane. I don't even know what that is.
All right, Frank. Nuggets and fries. Once we finish, you can eat.
That's
Kiss him, kiss him,
wacky,
kiss
that's a
him.
wacky tower.
Look at the
Very
Wow.
sloppy
You
top.
got a replay coming, so just hang on.
Sloppy top.
Coming, Frank. So,
There's going to need to be some game planning here.
Good?
Good,
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 good.
good. Spider said good.
They're going to have to figure out what this next move. This tower's in
All right,
terrible.
let's pause for a second
Wait,
here.
we're
gonna
replay?
turn it back a little
Replay?
bit. Jeff, things happening outside the Square of Doom have been more compelling than what we're seeing inside.
Yeah, that was a bit of like a ree. I don't know what that was. It was like a shriek with like a ree or something. That scared Rone. I saw him jump a little bit. They've been predicting all of the songs, all of the lyrics, but I think
All right,
that noise
Frank.
they didn't have. They had no
Frank,
game film
come
on
have
that
a
noise.
nugget.
Warn him, Frank.
Dun,
Patience.
dun,
Patience. I don't know. That might
No,
be
no, no,
a trick.
no.
Don't do that one, Frank. That's a bad
Frank.
one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Frank,
Let's be
Frank,
careful.
have a nugget. Take a
Reconsidering.
beat.
Put that one back
Take
in.
a beat. They
Put
say
that
in
one
the
back
biz.
in.
Take
Come
a
over to our
beat.
side. Come
Relax.
over to our
like
side. Get away
Put
from
that
me
in.
right
Get
now.
your,
I
get your
don't
blood
want
sugar
to see
going.
the
Put that
tower
one back
fall
in.
for him
Put
right
this
now.
one back
I
in.
want this
Listen
game
to
to
that.
keep going. It's too
Get that one
entertaining.
back in.
I'm
Get that
a
one
little worried
back
about that
back in,
move.
Frank.
Frank, come on.
Frank, we can
Let's
eat
just
as
be
soon as you're
patient.
done.
But it might be his
Let's
own
just
easy
call it.
move.
Check some
You know
on
what?
the
Let's
side,
call it. Why don't you topple it over and then we'll call it a tie.
Here,
That's
come
fair.
over and look at
That's
some of
fair.
these.
There are no ties.
We'll
Then we'll
Lunch
eat
is
some
on
fries
us.
and nuggets and
Lunch
have.
is on us. You
We'll
knock it over.
nosh. We'll mange with the guys,
My guy.
the boys.
Frank gets it out
All right.
and sticks it. It's clean.
Nice, Frank.
And now it's back to Mr. Cat. Jeff, the dead center of...
Seconds to pick a
I
block.
can use a
That was
nugget.
one of the most captivating 10 seconds in the history of Stool Streams just now.
Big Cat and Frank the Tank. And a da-da-da-da.
The can dance there, that was...
Let's go. We studied for the can.
Eat some
We had
fries.
tape on the
Get your
can.
fuel
Hey, those
up.
are your fries. Those
Get
are
your
fries.
fuel up,
Those are your
Frank.
fries.
Roads, minor feet.
Get your fuel
Nick.
up, Frank. I don't want you
Fries
passing
in
out.
his left.
Dude, Frank, you don't think
Pulling with his
LeBron
right.
drinks and eats during a game? Come on. You gotta fucking keep that fuel up, baby.
The
You
wobble with the drop works for
don't want to
Nick.
be flopping in the fourth quarter?
This
Have a
tower
nug.
is...
Have a nug.
That's a patented Big Cat tower.
Have
It
a
is in
nug.
shambles before block 30.
Put that dog on a leash. Bad dog. Bad dog. Hey. Hey. Bad dog.
Frank, no throwing, no throwing. Don't throw it.
Falling down, falling down, falling
I
down.
thought I was gonna catch it.
Jenga towers falling down up on Rone's head. Jenga towers falling down.
Frank, catch this. Here. Oh, all right.
Oh.
Okay.
Rejection by Frank the Tank.
Okay.
Woo! Ding, 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 ding. Red, red.
Uh-oh. Frankie, you're in trouble. Let's take a quick nugget timeout. You have a fry. Get your fuel up.
As Rone retowers
Get
here,
that
Jeff, it's
energy
important
up.
to note we mentioned
Let's
Frank the
take a
Tank
nugget
68%.
timeout.
I believe Rone is the least picked player in Stool Stream's history. Only 4.77% took Rone to end this match.
Unbelievable. Rone's a methodical player, consistent player.
That's the one.
You had it, Frank.
Big Cat's riskier. That's why people would pick Big Cat. He's a riskier player.
Only 9% for Big Cat and 18% for Nick.
You had it, Frank. You had that
This
one.
could be the heaviest
That
of
one was
underdogs
great.
ever. You combine Big Cat and Rone,
Wait.
only 14% taken. Frank the Tank in trouble.
Get him a nugget. Get the
He
man a
lets
nugget.
it
Get the man a
recoil.
nugget. You want a nugget? Have a nugget.
He's got to take his time now with
Smell
this.
it
He's
out.
got to let it level
Smell it
out.
out.
You two facing a potential 0-3 record and a potential elimination.
Buttery.
I don't know about that,
These are
Frank.
buttery.
Okay, that one
salty.
works,
I don't know
Frank.
about
Yes,
that.
If you
that's
pull
the
it
one.
I
fast
think I'm
enough,
higher.
pull it fast
Yank it
enough,
fast.
Frank.
That
Yeah,
quintuple
pull it
thing in
fast.
the middle of the tower.
Lower.
Pull
Think
fast,
lower.
Frank. Pull
Think lower.
fast.
Think lower.
3, 2, 1,
Making an
go.
impact.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on.
It's working. He's got to be patient. He's got to be patient.
You got to push it through.
Nick's trying to coach his way through this turn.
Oh my God, you got to push
Frank.
it through.
Steady.
And it's out.
Great ball by
right in the
Frank the
middle.
Tank.
Look
Wow.
left.
Two hands? 2 hands? Was that 2 hands?
No.
No, it
No two
wasn't.
hands?
Places
No
it
hands?
in the middle, and he is
No two
clear.
hands?
You gotta move
Yes.
it.
One that looks pretty
Hold on.
loose, though.
Hang on. What?
It's hanging off.
Yeah,
quite
it's
a bit
hanging
right
over the
now.
edge.
Turn's not complete.
It's hanging over the edge.
Gently, Frank. Yeah.
Now
Looks
it's
good.
good.
Perfect.
All right, so back to Big Cat, block
fucking beast,
28.
Frank.
Big Cat has
Meow,
one
meow,
kill.
meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Wow! Wow! Wow!
Steel trap.
Big Cat gets it out. Three towers with his right.
Light
Jeff,
work.
Have
question
a nugget,
remains,
Frank. You're
is Frank the
starting
Tank
to
running
fade.
out of moves? Not on the
Your
tower,
music is not
but in his
working
mind.
anymore.
Yeah, I think he's already
Heard it.
retreading old
heard it.
songs. It's not really
Come
working into his
on.
advantage right
Is he
now.
allowed to go that third row? Is that allowed?
Oh,
Nick
nice
pulls one out.
Oh,
Back and
reverse.
forth.
Whoa! You got to hit it harder. That's what you're.
Oh, he reaches and
Cocky.
slides it out with
Wow.
that index
Cocky.
finger. To create another full slate, he drops it down and clears. Sounds like the Yankees just a home run.
Watch your
Frank, let's watch those toes,
Frank,
buddy.
a warning.
How many does he get? How many? Boom! Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
You're a little off too.
Bam, 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 bam.
No.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
2. 0 to 29
Bam,
now eliminated.
bam.
19%.
Bow.
Bow,
Bow. 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 Bow.
Jeff, it's remarkable. This match is still going. There's not many moves left.
No, there really are. I mean, there's a couple things they
Frankie.
can do to extend this match.
Frankie.
No,
Come on
they're getting things quick, and the towers
My
look
boy
terrible.
Frankie.
He may as well go for that dislodge one right now.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who? Frankie, let the dogs out. Who?
Frank, let the dogs out.
Frankie, let the dogs out.
What about that one? What about that one? You tried that one.
Did he just find an
Everybody
easy
wants
one?
jump
He found one on the west side.
Yippee-yi-yo.
He did.
Oh, good
Henry
job,
Tower.
Frank.
Careful with that second hand. It would have been an automatic DQ or potential.
And that's a smart read
Wow.
tower. What a move, because he's now going to force
Light
Big
work.
Cat the tower in the middle.
Where can I start? Right here?
Yep.
That is row 4.
That's all I got to say to you. That's all I got to say to you.
That
was a new song.
It was. They were caught a little bit off guard, but
Are we getting tired? You can refuel right
Let's
now,
get some
Frank.
nuggets. Let's get this man some nuggets.
Get some nuggets in your system.
Nuggets for Frank.
This is not a good.
Cat's struggling with the retower.
Timber!
Drops it down. Now needs to slide.
Can I touch
Yes.
like the whole top?
No. Yes.
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 Yes, you
Yes.
can.
He can touch the whole top just with one hand.
There it is. Uses
Smart
the
move.
edge blocks
Good
for
leverage.
stability.
Fantastic.
And we have another full slate.
Nugget
Remember,
for Frank.
we're in the middle of
nugget for
question
the
2 as
cell.
well. 30 to
Great
35 is the most
coupon,
popular
sir.
pick at
Yeah, Frank, get
41%.
some nuggets.
Have a
There we
nugget,
go, Frank.
Let's go, Frank.
Have a couple. Just get yourself a little bit of juice. It's a long game. I don't want you running out of juice.
Nick trying to
This is
avoid
good. This is
back-to-back
where we
matches
needed it.
with
This
the
is
losing
why I was
block.
happy I got the food, because I knew eventually we'd get tired.
Oh, take a seat,
We
Frank.
get
Enjoy
tired.
yourself.
Taking a
Take
seat at the
break.
Phillips Rental Lobster and digging
Wait
into
each
a Big
other
Mac.
out. We just wait each
Yeah,
other
your teammate
out.
doesn't need your help.
Yeah.
He can do it on
He's
his own.
got this easy. You just eat. You just
He can
hang
do it on
out.
his own.
You have a little food.
He's
While it's his
Sufficient.
partner Nick
Just
on the hot seat in the
relax.
square of doom.
Yep. Feels good. We got a
Block
Sprite for you
33.
too, Frank.
Yeah,
There's
here.
a Sprite, no
You see
ice,
the
just like
Sprite?
you like it.
No ice. No
Yummy.
ice Sprite. Fuel up, baby.
Got it?
Maybe offer some Sprite to your teammate Nick. Maybe that would be a
Maybe
nice move,
share some
Frank.
straws.
Power
I don't know,
continues
maybe
to
that'll be
wobble.
Yeah, you gonna take a
Nick's in
sip?
a tough
Maybe
spot.
some
Yesterday, he
bananas.
got
Yeah,
tragically
just
pulled the
an
last
idea.
block after a great game from him and Frank. Now
Those
Nick
even
is being
plugged in,
taunted.
Nick?
Rone shaking the nugs.
Listening to Incubus in his headset. That tower is wobbly. Nick loves the reverse pull.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 2 hands on the phone?
Big cat.
It's fucking Nick! Nick is calling me!
FaceTiming
stop
each
calling
other.
him.
Nick is
Stop calling
calling
him.
me!
You want to
ignore
Can we get a
people?
time
What do you
check?
want me to do?
violation?
Ignore
I don't know what the
him?
ruling
Hey,
is.
look, it's Nick.
Can we get
Oh,
a
there we
time
go.
check, Nick?
I mean,
Focus.
it's Nick.
What?
He called me.
That's a phone violation.
Okay.
Both penalties offset.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, he pulled his phone out
Yes,
too.
thank
That
you.
cancels
He pulled his out
as we
first?
No, but
expected.
you called me.
He's gesticulating
This is
with
the,
both
this
hands.
is the
returning your
patented
call,
Nick
dude.
move right here, the
Back and
reverse.
forth.
The pull in reverse right here. He does this often, usually works. This would be a big time to do it.
He got it out.
Puts Rone in a tough spot now.
Nah, my guy's fine.
It's
Bro,
good, and we're on to block 34
eat up,
for Rone.
Eat up. No, eat up.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Woo! Woo!
Rone finds an easy block for the time being. Got it out. Will he choose east or west?
We're okay. Here, let's take this off. I want the gobbler getting in the way.
Yeah.
It is
Tired,
good.
Frank. Frank, you're tired.
And now a
Have some
pivotal
Sprite.
point for Frank the Tank.
Frank,
This
have
block
some
right
Sprite
here,
before you come out
if
here,
a Jenga
okay? I don't want
happens, it
you
would
to
be
get
the
tired
most
when you're out
popular
here.
pick in question 1 and 2.
I need you to be full
patient.
strength
Has
here,
to
dude.
go
I
high.
need you to be full
Maybe
strength.
try for
Yeah,
that
just go right
easy
for
block.
it. Yup.
Oh, he
Yup.
found an easy one.
Found
It's
a crest.
tilting though. He's got to let it.
It's on top of that
Yank
block
it
that's
fast,
been sticking
yank it
out for the
fast,
majority of
yank
this
it
match.
fast.
Frank, yank it fast. Fast. Fast.
Fast.
Really fast.
It's out.
Oh, boy.
Can he retower?
And yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Back and forth.
Almost fell on the retower. He's out though.
It's
what a move by
clear.
Frank.
Back
Big
my
Cat is
God.
to
stunned.
Big Cat at block 36,
problem.
and that just knocked out 40,
No
or excuse me,
problem.
41% of the field.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I don't think
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
We've heard this one
Wobble,
before.
wobble, wobble.
This is a popular one. He loves the
Wobble,
wobble.
wobble.
Usually doesn't put turkey hat
Wobble,
on.
wobble.
No wobble, 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 no wobble,
Wobble, wobble,
no wobble, no wobble,
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
no wobble, no
Wobble,
wobble,
wobble, wobble.
no wobble.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Ooh, the
fake
sneeze.
sneeze.
Fake sneeze.
In
That's
the
a
middle
good one.
of a fucking pandemic, dude?
Come on. Come on.
I mean,
Think of the
that's a
grandparents.
COVID violation.
Come on. COVID
That's a
violation.
COVID violation. Eat a cheeseburger.
COVID violation, it's a warning.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Why, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why I oughta.
That was a good one. That was a good one, Frank.
No, because you're going after.
Big Cat places in
Genius.
the middle,
Genius.
and it's clear.
Genius.
Off to Nick at block 37.
This is an incredible tower.
Take a
4
look.
consecutive matches we've had this week so far,
Jeez.
all past 35
Go
yards.
for that.
Our shortest yesterday was 38.
It's very wobbly though up top.
Can I go to the top 3 rows or the bottom? Just the bottom. The bottom 36.
So it's after that. That top block counts as a row. So it's
Nick
So
might
the
have to
row
go double
above
in
mix
reverse.
is fine.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Trying
Yep.
to go with another Tillman's crest.
Excellent.
Again, a Tillman's crest is the middle block of a full row, if you're new to the Jenga terminology world.
Can someone throw me a body armor? I'm fucking dying, man.
Frank, you got any extra nuggets?
You got nuggets? You
Nick
got
gets
extra?
it out
You got extras?
You got extra nuggets, Frank?
and
Devlin,
drops
can you
it.
throw me a body armor?
It's
from
good.
up there?
Rone at block 38.
Uh-oh. This is Three Stooges?
Relevant Three Stooges. That's the block people have been avoiding. People have been avoiding that block, Jake. It's sticking out. I've never seen anything quite like that.
On the far side of
Big
this.
Cat coaching his way.
Nope, down. Right, nope. See that? Maybe not.
That almost happened.
To the left.
They need this win.
Maybe not, definitely not.
Frank and
Big
Nick
Cat telling
need this
Rone
win.
Definitely
to
not.
reverse course. Yes, remember. Team Preston Orange, they're 1-0. Cubes 2 and Brown, 0-2. 0-3 would all but kill their playoff chances.
It would put them in a very, very hard spot. It's possible, sure. But I was looking at it this morning. Running some scenarios, they would need Press to essentially lose every match.
He's running out of gas. He's running out of gas. It's like a lawnmower that's got a rock in it. There's a lawnmower that's got a rock in it. Uh-oh.
Western block.
He's running out of gas. Frank, the pants are falling. Make sure the pants don't fall.
Rone gets
All
it
right.
out.
Let's go, Rone. Frankie. Here we go, Frankie.
Oh, Nick is putting the
Find it,
headset on
Frankie.
Frank the Tank. Oh,
He doesn't need him. He doesn't need him. He's the ultimate competitor.
Here we go.
He's the
block
ultimate
39.
competitor.
That just eliminated 27% of the field. We got 36 to
Frank,
38.
you want a stepping stool there, Frank? It's a little tall, my friend.
Frank, how's that sound? Hey, Frank,
Remember
your
the
pants
light.
don't match your shirt.
If you are watching this,
Yes, that's a good block. If you pull it fast, that's
68%
a
of
great
you who
block.
picked Frank might like
you
this
pull it
move
fast,
if
that's a
he
great
cannot continue
Yeah, that's a good
the
one.
match.
Frank, your
Frank
pants
played
don't
well
match
again
your
today,
shirt.
but he's in another
Hey,
tough
Frank.
spot.
Frank,
here.
what do you think about Steve Cohen?
Whether it's Facebook or
Patterns
YouTube,
don't go together,
smash that
Frank.
like button and
Hey,
increase your
Frank,
chances of
tones
winning a
don't match.
Frank,
$1,500
did you see
Impressive
Steve Cohen
jackpot.
just hired Theo Epstein?
What? Theo Epstein?
Yeah.
What
Frank
happens,
in
Frank?
trouble.
We did well.
He found one that's loose on the
Three
east
points, pretty
side.
big, and he got it.
It stays
God.
upright.
How did you get
Frank
that?
goes down the
How
middle,
did you get that?
and it
fucking
is
fucking
good.
You magician. That was incredible, Frank.
Frank the Tank hushing the doubters. And we are off to the 40 range for Big Cat.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Finds the newly created row 4. That's Tittleman's Crest.
It's hey,
Hey,
you know what?
we were respectful of you.
You know
we
we call
got you
that tower?
nuggets.
You know what we call that tower?
He gave you the middle finger.
You know what we call that tower? Eileen.
Don't listen.
Eileen, come on, Eileen. Why don't you fall on Big Cat?
Back, he did this yesterday.
On
Dexy's Midnight
this
Runners, come on,
room.
Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Won't you fall on Big Cat? This is time to get the fool. Come on, Eileen. Won't you fall on Big Cat? If we win,
Oh,
I'll do
he's
the
holding it up.
That is
ultimate
legal. That is legal.
celebration.
He
Come
could
on,
be
Eileen.
dead in the water right now.
Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen.
He's holding that up.
Tilt, tilt. It's leaning.
Oh, wait.
It's
Get some
leaning.
more
I don't know what he's going to
It's
be able. He's going to
leaning.
have to retower really quickly.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Still has the
leading.
majority of it out.
It's leaning.
Can Pubes 2 pull off the upset?
Timber.
That's legal. That
is
block
legal.
can fall.
That is legal. We've never seen that.
That-
That
pick
is
it up?
legal.
No, no.
That is
No,
legal, but
absolutely not.
going
Stay
to
in the
have
box.
to take his fingers off this tower. Remember, the
yeah.
lone block that you're pulling can hit the ground.
No.
In the
Ron
box.
is good. Ron has to be careful. He will get a
I
violation.
can't push the nuggets into the block? I can't push the nuggets into the block? There's nothing in the rule book.
He's going to have to find a way to pick this up. That tower is down if he moves his hand, I think.
It's going to have to be quick.
It's tilting.
Rotate.
Oh, no!
Big Cat in big trouble.
Rotating.
They're on the brink.
It's rotating.
Can Pubes 2 do it?
Here's where
It's rotating.
here's where it's bending the most. Right down here.
He's going to have to let it sit,
Come on.
pick up the block,
Come on.
and quickly
Down.
retower.
Down.
Loudest.
Now Big Cat's giggling. Lenny's giggling.
Down to him.
Could this be it?
Down. Causing the earthquake. I feel the earth.
Pubes 2 can sense it.
Under my feet.
Did he stabilize it?
It's stabilized.
He stabilized
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Unreal.
He picks it up. Goes on the east side. Oh,
Stabilize.
not done yet.
No, stabilize.
Come on! Fall! Damn you! Fall!
Twist it if you got it.
He's going to have to do a little more work on it.
Hands are off.
hold it.
No,
No, it can't stay.
Fall! What?
The moment
hey,
of truth.
Big Cat, which season is
For
it?
Team Press.
It's fall!
It's autumn. It's autumn.
Fall! Fall!
It's autumn.
Fall! Fall!
Oh, no. It's not there yet.
Fall!
All he
It's not there
can.
yet.
Fall!
See if you could just shift it all over.
Fall!
Shift the weight this way. Or could you
Oh,
yeah.
Cat stabilizing with another block.
No.
This
Nope.
is unbelievable.
Yes.
Twists it a little bit.
It's worth twisting. He's got to redistribute the weight.
And still not
Now
there yet.
it's lower. Now
Now he does have the benefit. He can take his hands off and test it a little bit.
Yep. He keeps saving it pretty well, but he can't go much lower until that top section would fall. He's got to make some
There it is
work.
again.
Nope,
Falls
nope.
slowly, saves it.
It's this one
Once
right here.
more.
It's this one right here. If you
Where?
slide this one, lower. It's this.
Wobble!
Frank, one last attempt by Frank.
Slide down.
Wobble!
Hands off.
Wait, no.
Nope, there it goes again.
It's this one right here. Look at my hand. It's this one right here.
Which, this one?
No, one lower.
This one?
Yeah, the one in the middle. If you could slide that one over this way, it would balance the weight. That's where the bend is happening. In this.
One trying
Did
to
he
figure
stable?
out
No.
where it is. Nope. It's
Wobble,
slowly tilts itself towards
wobble.
Big Cat.
Wobble! It's twisting! Come on, let's twist again! Make the tower
Frank's out of his
fall!
Frank is
Come
up.
on, let's twist!
A new song. We haven't heard the twist yet.
Twist the time
Oh,
is
hands
here.
off! Is it good enough for our officials? It is
I don't know what Nick is going to do. I think if he touches it, it very well might just fall.
Now to recap, if you've just joined us, Big Cat allowed his block to hit the ground, which is completely legal. It was the first
I've
time
been
we've
looking
ever
for it.
seen
I've been
it.
asking for it for months
That
now.
was the best I
And
had.
now Nick Tarani
level.
is going to need a miracle himself at block 41.
Oh my God.
Holy
Another look here, Jeff.
I'm sorry.
cow. Unreal that he managed to keep that up. I thought he started laughing. I figured he was going to give up at one point, give it one last attempt, and boy, oh boy, he keeps it staying. That is the best weight distribution we've ever seen in this competition. Big Cat pulling off one of the biggest moves we've ever seen.
All fair, you know, I don't actually want
This
you
is
to
a
suck
nearly
my dick.
impossible tower for Nick now.
Block 41 for the 28-year-old.
Nick was put in a bad spot yesterday, and this might be worse.
Oh, it seems like any significant amount of pressure, this tower is done.
Sayonara.
Big trouble, and that's the Jenga, and Team Pressed keeps their spot in first place, while Cubes 2 is in deep
What a game.
trouble at
What a
0-3.
game.
Wow!
What a game.
I cannot believe
See what Big Cat
what
did?
just
game.
happened. Big
Frank,
Cat turning the
great fucking game.
fortunes.
I can't believe
This
that game.
season was
Great game.
altered.
I thought it was
for
going
Cubes
down.
too. They were
I did
back.
too.
They
I
were
did
in
too.
it. They had to
Join
win.
McDonald's.
Big Cat did so
We're gonna eat
much
some too.
yard work on that tower to make sure it didn't fall. Stayed legal the entire time. Didn't touch anything with two hands. I am blown away right now. That is a move we will remember for a very long time. It's just 2-0 for them, but they may have essentially eliminated Frank and Nick. Pubes 2 are going to be in a bad spot where Press is 2-0. Big Cat, an all-time Jenga move, and he put Nick for the second consecutive day. You could argue that Pubes 2 should be 3-0. They're that close to being 3-0, but Big Cat's move today to keep the tower standing on a tough pole, the second to last pole, that sends them to 0-3 in Big Cat's Press.
Over here.
Remarkable, one of the greatest moves we have ever seen in Jenga. Let's send it down the stream to the Phillips Morocco locker. Coach Duggs is alongside our losers, Pubes 2 and Nick Tarani. Duggs?
Thank you. Frank, now, how do you feel about that tough loss?
I thought we had this one.
Yeah.
I thought we had this one.
Do you feel like they tricked you at the McDonald's?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so it
I
worked.
mean, not that. We made it to 40. You make it to 40, it's a crapshoot. You make it to 40, it's a crapshoot. And as you saw with the I don't know how the fuck that tower didn't fall on Big Cat. I don't know how the fuck it didn't fall on him. I mean, it was leaning, it was twisting, it was churning, it was doing everything. And he was able to get that block and keep it up, and whoever pulled the next block, it was going to fall.
Okay, so you're saying Big Cat did not cheat?
Well, who knows?
All right, back to you guys.
All right,
That's for everyone else to judge at home.
I want to be
I'm
very
not
clear
going
on
to
that.
judge.
There was no
It
cheating
was all
there.
legal. We had 2 officials.
That's a move I've been begging for a long time. People are far too worried about making sure they have the block in hand. The block can drop down. Smart move by Big Cat. Avoided. Rone maybe had the Nuggets close to the block, but it never touched. There was no violation. Perfectly clean and legal. One of the best moves in the history of Jenga. The history of Jenga, not just stool streams.
All right, let's find out our close shave of the match, brought to you by Phillips Norelco. Jeff, there are so many options, but the da-da-da-da-da off is going to be our close shave of the match.
The can was easily the best part. One of the most electric moments we've ever seen. They went literally toe for toe here in the Norelco close shave of the match. The can off in the middle of the match.
And it's brought to you by Phillips Norelco. One blade, the only tool that can trim, edge, and shave any length of hair. Right now, you can save 20% on a one-blade replacement blade subscription at phillips.com/Norelco. Barstool, your style, made simple. Phillips Norelco.
Who's
One
taking him?
blade.
Who's taking him?
Donnie.
Let's send it back down the stream to the winners. 2-0 Team Press with Coach Duggs.
Thank you very much. Big Cat, how do you feel after that glorious win today?
I feel great. It was a team victory. Frank is a tough competitor. We knew going in, Rone and I knew, everyone kept on saying, Frank's going to get in your head, Frank's getting in your head. We obviously tried to do some different tactics to slow him down, but it was a good team win, 2-0.
And was the McDonald's, was that impromptu, or did you?
I was just hungry. We were just hungry.
We wanted lunch for everybody, and we turned out to get Frank's favorite thing.
Yeah, 4 times.
Oh, that's amazing. Just happened to be some of the greasiest food possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
We were eating it too.
We were eating it too.
How do you guys feel going into the next match?
Easy.
Good. We got the keys to their brain right here.
There we go. Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Coach Duggs. Congrats to Team Press. Jeff, we saw Dave Portnoy use 12 minutes and 22 seconds yesterday. I think Big Cat may have just topped him. Regardless, those are 2 of the greatest moves we've seen.
I don't know if it went as long, but I think the last 2 days, Big Cat and Dave, we saw 2 of the best moves in the history of this sport. And yesterday's moved the team to 2-0. Today's moved the team us to 3-0 or 2-0.
Yep.
Today's the same thing, moved the team to 2-0, but also dropped someone to 0-3. You got to feel for Nick. He's been put in 2 impossible situations last 2 days. Some say he choked yesterday, but you could argue Pubes 2 should be 3-0, at least 2-1. But now they are sitting as firmly on the bubble. The bubble is half popped at this point. For Pubes 2. Just a tough end for all the Pubes fans out there.
Yeah, they would need to win out and get tons of help in Group B. But Group C is up next, but we're stepping aside here on Stool Streams, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Thanks to Cross Country Mortgage, your boy's a homeowner right now, and the perks of owning a home are limitless. So I turned every room into a man cave. 700-inch televisions in every single wall, 360 degrees of kegerators, some spread. That's right, I put a ball pit in my house. Extra soft walls that I never have to repair. A sweet-ass go-kart track. Whoa! Hey, slow down there, Spider. Go to ccmlens.com/barstool, find out more about owning your own home. Owning a home is the way to go. Take it from your boy, PFT.
All right, we are back here inside the Triple S, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Jake Marsh, Jeff D'Lo on hand. Nick Tarani just ended the first match in a 41-block thriller to drop Team Pubes 2 to 0-3. They're in rock bottom of Group B. Big Cat and Rone all alone, undefeated in Group B at 2-0. Speaking of 0-3, that brings us to our next match over in Group C. It is Team Josh Dumel, led by the new captain, Captain Cons, with his new partner, Pat. He picked him up off the waiver wire yesterday. They'll be taking on 0-1, the Rangoon Wranglers. That is the Wonton Don and Chef Donnie. And folks, I'm going to say it. I believe this is a loser leaves town match. You have 0-3, you have 0-1. And later this afternoon, it's a battle of the undefeateds. 1-0 PFT and Kelly, 3-0 to Chalk. And remember, only 2 of the 4 will make the playoffs. So if Team Josh Dumel loses this, 0-4, 100% see ya. But if the Rangoon Wranglers lose this, 0-2, you're losing to the last place team. An uphill battle becomes an uphill mountain. Here's Chef Donnie. He's the first pick in our Stool Streams Jenga draft a couple of weeks ago, selected by the Wonton Don. He still is searching for that first win to get his monkey off his back. And Jeff D-Lo, these numbers may not reflect it, but Chef Donnie is better than the stats indicate, right?
Yeah, especially the first match that we ever saw here. This just obviously factors in the one match they've had. It was a tough first go for them. I thought they were a pretty solid team that played a good performance, but unfortunately, I think Jenga block luck has not been in their favor. But I think he's got to step up there. We got to have a big one from Chef Donnie, as well as the other Donnie. They need to prove their worth, and there's a great matchup here today of a team that is essentially on the elimination bubble. If they lose today, 0-4 Josh Duhamel can probably pack their bags. I don't have the exact math, but they can probably pack their bags.
Now, a few minutes ago, I called this a loser leaves town match. Would you agree with that for both sides, or not necessarily for the Wranglers?
Not necessarily for the Wranglers at all. I mean, they'd only be 0-2. 0-2 is alive. 0-4 is alive technically as well, except that would need an insurmountable amount of things to happen to really help in their favor. Because we also don't know what's going to happen with the football team either. If they lose today, you never know what happens. But 0-4 for Josh Duhamel would be it would be a near disaster.
Right. Remember, the top two in each group advance.
It'd be a disaster.
Yes.
I'm calling it a disaster.
Okay. The top two in each group advance. The top two overall will get a bye. The chalk is searching that bye. We'll get to them a little bit later. But for now, it is the battle of the bottom here in Group C. 0-1 Rangoon Wranglers, 0-3 Team Josh Duhamel. Let's send it down the stream with our official Spider, who will introduce the rules to our teams.
Thanks a lot, Jake. Couple rules before we get started. Team Josh, please remain inside the light green tape at all times. Only use of your cell phone will be to retweet the stream, which you should do so now. The order today will be Pat, Donnie, Cons, Chef Young Donnie. Please, same rules go for you. Stay within the green lines and only use one hand on the extraction. Should you use two, your teammate will be penalized and forced to extract the first block they touch on their next turn. Now, every game, each team will be given one chance to change the block after the 60 seconds to pull your block has expired. One per game per team. Do both teams understand the rules?
Yes. What was that last rule?
Again, if the time should expire, if I say 60 seconds to pull a block and that time expires and you are forced to pull that block, one time per game you will be able to change the block. However, that does not apply on a violation. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. It's on Barstool Sports main account. Oh. Retweet and engage with the tweet. We will send it back up to the booth with Jake and Jeff, the best in the biz.
All right, thank you so much, Spider. And Jeff, let's get this thing started. It is the battle of the bottom. One team will still be winless and in big, big trouble as the playoffs near in about 4 weeks.
Flannel Cons down there today.
Yeah, we do have...
Whenever you're ready.
And change it up.
Should I go? Yep.
And change it up.
All right, so this is going to be the second match in as many days for Team Josh Duhamel in green. So let's start things off with the newest addition to our Jenga League. Straight off the waiver wire, it is Pat, the 31-year-old from Franklin, Massachusetts. And Jeff got the chance to talk to Pat last night in between his last match and this match, and he said he flat out had no idea until last minute that he would be picked up. And for Team Josh Duhamel, he said Cons went over to his desk. He said, Kate's out, you're in. Here's your jersey. Let's go win this thing. Didn't exactly work yesterday.
Yeah, I heard that Josh Duhamel phoned down the Con, said, hey, Cap, you need a replacement. Unfortunately, not going to have Kate today. I think we're going to do a full-on cut. Please get Pat. He said he did a lot of studying on Pat, saw him play one game of Jenga. I heard Josh Duhamel was not very happy, the team owner, with Pat's complaining yesterday, so that's not the type of thing that he wants from his team. But Pat locked in now. Pulled a tough losing block yesterday. I think impatience is what did them in yesterday.
I was getting a little burnt out by the end of last game.
Yeah, they lost to the first-place team in Chalk, who we'll see later this afternoon. But now it is the Rangoon Wranglers who they are focused on. Here's Chef Donnie. We highlighted him earlier on, the 23-year-old out of Minneapolis. In his 2 career losses, he does have 1 losing block. However, important to note, during that losing block, it was tablecloth or bust, just bad math luck on his side.
Yeah, that has been the case with Chef Donnie. He's in bad block luck. Unfortunately, though, if it happens again, at what point do you say this just may not be the thing? You may be good at the game itself, but the end result just may not be for you. But I think the luck is going to turn. I do think luck will eventually turn for them, because I don't know if luck is on the other side either. I think yesterday it was impatience that did in Cons, did in Pat. I think that team's been cocky a little bit overall. Cons trying to hold them together with glue, with tape, with the will and force of Josh Duhamel, the Hollywood star who owns the team. So they're focused trying to do it, but I think karma might be on the side of the Donnies today.
Meanwhile, for the Rangoon Wranglers, the
And they're in their
Wonton
New Jersey. Sorry to interrupt. They're in their. We haven't seen them in their full jerseys.
That is true.
Yeah.
Late additions. But here for match number 2 of their season, the Wonton Don did say that now that Kate's out, they are showing no mercy today. I don't know how that would change in Jenga. You figure you show no mercy no matter who's on your side, but that gives Wonton Don the green light.
$1,000 on the line. You think they would have shown mercy from the start? I don't really believe Cons there.
That was the Wonton Don.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, from Donnie. Yeah, okay. I don't really believe. Sorry.
Some mercy. I was going to give her a little sympathy dub.
I don't really believe Donnie there either. I think Donnie's trying to hedge a little bit. I think they lost. Bad block luck. I think they know he had the #1 overall pick.
All right, let's dive into the mind of the Wonton Don. Coach Duggs, what's he thinking down there?
Donnie, what's on your mind right now?
Just don't lose. This is a must win for us. We have yet to prove ourselves as a team, but I had the #1 draft pick. So
You did. So it's all on you.
Yeah, I got to get a dub, or else people are going to be like, this guy, he doesn't know how to manage a fucking team.
Just getting it.
That's fair.
Getting it interesting quickly.
Yep.
It's me?
Sir.
It's one of you.
All right, so now the Wonton Don searching for that Tittleman's crest about midway
find.
down the tower. Keeping that right hand behind his back, does not want to commit the violation.
Smart play there.
Tower there.
And it's clear. And Jeff, how about your keys to the match presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer?
Yeah, for the Donnies, look, they're 0-1. They're not out of this. Even if they lose, they're not out of this.
That'll be very
But
important.
luck has to be on their side, I think, at some point. I think just keep the faith, keep playing, keep knowing your style, knowing your game, and it should pay off. For Josh Duhamel, just letting you know, you can buy Life as We Know It starring Josh Duhamel on DVD for only $2.99 right now.
Look at this.
Is Frank the Tank back?
It's just.
Oh, good Lord,
I can do a
no,
better
Jake.
pterodactyl than Frank. That's the only thing I can do better than him.
Did the Wonton Don take some of Frank's secret stuff?
Bit of a pterodactyl noise. Con's going with the Nick Tirani special here. The
pendulum.
The pull in
30
reverse.
seconds to pick a block.
Tap, tap, tap.
It's a pterodactyl, like a reek noise.
Yep. He eliminates the hanging tower, much to the dismay
A lot of boos from the
of
crowd.
our crowd watching on YouTube and Facebook. Give it a like, as well as Twitter.
I'm playing for
If you're
Pat.
on
I'm not playing
YouTube,
for the
type
crowd.
in boo right now.
Yes.
If you're on YouTube,
Boo's in the chat.
Boo in the chat right now.
This just in from the Play Barstool app. Pretty even numbers from top to bottom, with the exception of Pat. He was a rookie yesterday, and the Stoolies have taken note of that. 36% say Pat's out in this match, and then very tight for the rest of the players. We've got the Wonton Don at 23%, Captain Cons at 21%, and Chef Donnie at 20%.
Good pace here as well. We know Pat yesterday tried to speed up the pace a little bit. That's an impossible task against Liz and Big Ab.
Did you go for this one before?
With more than 12,000
No, I went for
enter
one
this
lower.
match on the Play Barstool app. We're down to 385 who survived that first match.
I want a winner today.
We always
want
want
to
to
see.
win.
I know we always want a winner, but like today, I really want a winner,
Yes.
Jake.
But if not, remember, this is our second of 3 broadcasts this
You gotta
week.
put it
We'll be
back.
back at it
Take
Thursday
30 seconds to pick a block.
afternoon. We'll be off next week
Just
due
take your
to the
time.
holiday.
Well,
It's fine.
I wonder how many players are going to practice while at home.
Yep.
watch that clock, though.
Good players eat. Great players eat and pull.
What's been the shortest league match so far?
Just pulling the turkey count as well?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Pull the legs off.
What's that?
What's been the shortest league match?
Get out of the way.
Pat.
Good job.
Focus
Focus
pull
in.
for Pat. He has the practice jersey, Josh Duhamel jersey on still, too.
And Jeff, a different vibe from Pat today. Yesterday he came in as the rookie and tried to just cause havoc. Today, we have not heard a word from him. Let's send it down to Doug's with our newest player, Pat.
Now, Pat, you had one of the worst pulls in Jenga history. How do you feel about that?
Not great.
And how's that changed
I
you going
blamed
today?
I blamed the booth, and I should have taken accountability. But we're focused. We're ready to move on, move away from that, and we're just going to focus on this match and still try and get our 10K. There's still a
And
shot.
for those who don't know, the booth,
Yes, that's Jake and Jeff.
and what do they do?
I would prefer not to talk about it.
Wow, must be serious.
No, it wasn't serious. It was just, I was just a little rattled being in here for my first time ever. So we're moving on. It was a learning experience.
Okay, well, good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
Pat,
What did you do
lots of
yesterday,
words
Pat?
for
Sounds like you fucked up.
lots of words for Pat. I think he's looking for whiny. I think that's what he was doing yesterday.
You were whining?
But I talked to him this morning a little bit off stream, and I think he was a little more focused today, a little more keyed in on the money. He said it wasn't intentional. He just kind of got thrown into the fire, which I respect. I think he went after us, but I respect the fact that he got thrown into that match yesterday out of nowhere, wasn't focused. This is a long, grueling match. Even when Frank the Tank isn't here yelling, it's a mental game. It's a long, grueling game. You're focused. You're under the lights. Again,
grueling.
it's a more stage lighting in here with this kind of black paneling back here, the great high noon wall. So it is intense.
Just finding the ones that work. That's what we're doing.
When we talked to Cons as well earlier, and he said despite the 0-3 record, they still have life. It might be a miracle, but if they run the table and go 3-3, force some tiebreakers into play, you never know.
Because of the 3-0 for DeChalk, they should be rooting for DeChalk.
Right.
They need to root for DeChalk to just sweep through.
Good to know.
Maybe not against them, although they played him twice.
Yeah, they're
correct?
not playing him
So
again.
they need DeChalk to win the rest of their matches, go 6-0. That leaves Carnage the rest of the way.
Right.
They're
Block
not
out the haters.
a Let's be clear on that. You are correct. And Cons is correct.
They could run 3-3, and they could have a 2-4 and 1-5 team under them.
Their best bet is to have DeChalk win out, and they need to just keep on winning.
Right.
Win out, have DeChalk win out, and they have more than a decent chance to get through.
Yeah, pivotal match coming up later. Battle for first place, 1-0 football team.
It will swing the dynamic of this group.
Yep.
If PFT can somehow find a way, and PFT can somehow find a way to win, it doesn't do much to DeChalk. They'd be 3-1, but the football team would go 2-0. It would swing the dynamic greatly. But if not, the bottom three in this becomes the NFC East.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And for the
Or even
talk,
one of
we'll
the
talk
sides.
about it a little later. If they win today, you've got to be thinking
People
bye
are
for
gonna be
them
pissed,
at
but I don't
4-0.
care.
Yep, exactly. And they are looking at that bye.
I'm here to
Remember,
stay
top
alive.
2 overall receive a bye.
Exactly.
There we go.
Top 2 in each group advance.
Yeah, that's wedged in there.
18 blocks deep. Captain Cons
This one looks loose up here.
says he takes 100% of the blame for Pat's shenanigans yesterday. As the captain, he should have taken accountability and told him not to pull off that ridiculous move to end the match.
It was a weird thing that happened because Cons was saying, don't do it. And then, I don't know if Cons got tired, but he was like, all right, just do it. Like 5 minutes, he just changed course.
Take your time, Cons.
Oh. Ooh.
The tower is not your friend. Always remember that.
Oh.
If you think you've mastered the tower, it's probably going to bite back at you. Unless
Ooh,
apparently
that-
your Big Cat and Dave,
Take
because
your
whatever
time.
they did the last 2 days is
Time.
just,
Little recoil here.
it's extraordinary.
Just be easy when you pull.
Cons thought about 2 hands there. Remember, thanks to the chat, you at home, you called in and snitched out on Cons, but it worked.
It was Jim Nance, by the way. Somebody said it was Jim Nance actually called Hank.
Beautiful.
Hello, friend, he said.
Yes.
Cons,
Drop that fucking
2-hand
right in the
violation,
middle.
then he hung up.
The sous chef, Donnie.
It is looking stable for now. Let's see what happens here.
Oh. Donnie, one of the quickest players, might have gone a little too fast there, but won't matter unless something crazy happens here on the retower. Donnie and Robbie Fox, the 2 quickest players we have in this league.
That one's good. Now it's back to Pat. 20 blocks deep. And Jeff, it's interesting because we are in the midst of this league right now, but in this match specifically, not a lot of experience overall. You have Pat and Chef Donnie, only 2 career matches each.
Yeah, you probably won't see too many crazy veteran moves. And what I mean by that, I mean things like we saw with Big Cat or like the Liz Gonzalez quick retower to even things out. There's all kind of learning on the fly here. That's why this matchup is a tougher one to predict. I do love the Rangoon Wranglers jerseys, though. They are fantastic. All logos designed by Nick Rone, by the way. I want to note Nick did design everything.
You may be 0-3, but when we crown a champion in
Rip it,
January,
Don.
some team will be winning 10K with the logo he created on their chest.
I know you're a Florida man yourself.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow, remember his Ole Miss speech?
It was on my bar
years
mitzvah.
ago?
It ruined my bar mitzvah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, so you very much remember. I hearing rumors that Tommy Smokes might have a Tim Tebow Ole Miss type speech. Talked to him yesterday. He seems very fired up.
They've only played once.
But the tide has turned on Tommy Smokes. People calling him the worst in the office. There's something about Tommy. I think we're going to get a Tim Tebow type speech.
Tommy does have the worst record in the office at 1-6.
Only 0-1 in this league, though.
Yes,
That's
is more
what
important.
matters. That is what matters.
Come on.
That's the
Donnie
Donnie
hand.
hand.
Don't give him the shaky hand.
Block 22 here for Cons.
You gotta get
Question
the
4.
wonton high noon.
That
Here's
0 to
those
29 range only picked by 10% of the field.
It's like 13 minutes right now.
Great
We're
pull.
moving. It's a
I use
very
shakes
quick
to my
match. We're at a
advantage.
good pace. They like what they're seeing. But
Nice.
this is kind of the range.
I thrive with a shaky power, as I'm in tune with
The
in
SP?
tune with the tower.
All right, back down the stream. Doug's with the wonton don.
Now, the shaky hand, they just gave that to you. Do you feel disrespected at all? Does it encourage you? What's going on in your mind right now?
No, I thrive in a shaky environment. So when the tower starts getting shaky, I'm in tune with it. You know, like those
you're
like
at home right now.
those like piano tuners or whatever. They're like yeah. It's like I'm constantly in tune. I'm feeling
Tuning
the
fork.
vibrations.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Doug's 23 deep.
Oh.
You're in our second match today.
Don.
Chef Donnie, we mentioned the first overall pick. Now, when we talked to the Wonton Don earlier, he said if they lose today, he may have to shake things up a bit. Is the number 1 pick on the hot seat?
I would be stunned. I don't think that is the problem. They've only
That
played
red
one
button?
match.
Here?
I know
Yeah.
the deadline is
Here?
soon, but
No,
Black Friday, by the way.
that would be that'd be a.
One on that.
I was talking about myself.
Oh, he's gonna cut
Time all
himself.
out. Like,
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that just seems crazy.
like the 3 little bears. This bet it's too hard.
We
this
have
one's too
seen
soft.
one captain cut themselves so far.
Maybe he would find a way to be like, hey,
No, I would
if
sub
the team
someone in
wins,
and
I'll
offer
get a
them
cut of it. I don't know.
$200 of the winning.
Okay.
Yes. The reason Pat is in the square of doom right now is because the original captain, Kate, who is now in the
60 seconds.
Heine
to
Hart
pick a
Seltzer
block.
sideline experience, she cut herself.
She did cut herself, Captain Cons.
There we go.
Obviously, already. Does that make him Captain Cons?
Maybe.
It does. He just confirmed. That means he's Captain Cons.
All right, let's.
Promoted to captain. Selected Pat.
Josh Duhamel does love him. Josh Duhamel does play a troop in the Transformers series.
We
Gosh,
saw
I love
Josh
Josh
Duhamel
Duhamel.
himself with the
We're
good
so
luck
thrilled to be
video yesterday.
playing for
Did
such
not
an
work out.
unbelievable owner.
Fuck.
Attaboy, Patrick.
Looking good. Should know.
Good job by Pat. This is a different Pat.
It's a very stable tower.
It's a
right
different Pat from yesterday.
Block
The
25 now for the
tower's very
Wonton
stable.
Don.
Exactly.
now. It is.
Let your guard down.
I mean, it'd be cool to get one of these, but
I'd go for it.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Just yank it.
What about this one in the middle? If I give it the
Testing
woodpecker.
the tower now.
60 seconds to pick a block.
I don't know. Well,
Just want to commend the production team from the first match. The fact that we got all those moments on camera and didn't miss a beat.
There we go.
Incredible.
Incredible as always. We've got about 8 guys in the production truck.
Yeah.
They're always grinding their
Steady.
butts off
This
to make sure we have the best broadcast possible.
This tower struggling a bit.
that's a tight one. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh, he's twisting.
You can
now.
actually see if you look
Ah, shit. It's gonna.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
look at that
twisting.
row.
I gotta
It's coming. It's coming down.
He
All
has.
right.
It's coming down.
Where is it weak?
Chef
It's coming
Donnie
down.
losing
It's
confidence.
Weak down here.
I don't
It's
know.
coming down,
Donnie's got
Donnie.
it.
Keep going, Donnie. Keep pulling.
I don't know what Donnie's doing right now.
Can Team Josh Duhamel
I would,
get their first win
We'll let him focus.
in the league?
Let him focus.
You can
try to
see
hold
the
that back.
block to Donnie's right. Where he's standing right now, where you're looking at him right now, the block that would be near his
Not
right
looking
hand,
good.
it's wedged inward, and that's keeping it
Not
tight right now, and that's why he's not able to really pull this out.
that's
If you could
Though
not- if
I
you could
kind of figured he was able to take his hand off the tower. He's got to reassess here.
That might
That's
work.
what I tried before when
It's not
then
working.
it fucking.
Then I would kick her back in and pick a new block.
He has to kick it. I thought that was his block he chose.
Can I get a 60-second? What's going on?
Team Duhamel wants a clock. Spider will not give in, always doing his best to ensure the match is called down the middle.
See if you can push that out opposite way.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for.
15
Here's your
seconds to pick
favorite
a
move,
block.
Jeff. In and out.
This is the Nick Tarani, yep, the reverse and pull, where you send a block through, then reverse it back and pull it out from the
5,
other side.
4,
That's
3,
I think he had someone he's going to
2, 1. It's got to be it.
It loosens up the blocks around it. That is why they do that.
Here we go.
This is the block.
And here we go.
It's loose.
It's loose. That's
But
what she said.
Remember,
Donnie.
He has the new rule.
there is that new rule. They can change one time, but I think he's pleased with this move. This ended up being a great
There we go.
thing for them. It ended up being rather easy. I know the
Wasn't
tower's
near you.
wobbly.
I don't know.
That's a great
Whose
change
turn
of
is it?
course.
Mine or Son's?
Fantastic
Turn is
job.
it next? I lost track.
Is it my turn or it's yours? I think because you're
Yeah.
after that, Donnie. I'm after
Okay.
the other Donnie.
Donnie still has to finish the
Terrible,
retower.
terrible
This would be
retower.
Congo
That's
next.
Yeah,
good.
block 26.
Nice. There we go. Good one.
Jeff, interesting amount of gap there,
Take your time.
but it's clear.
Beautiful.
Oh, what is that shit?
Beautiful. Take your time. Nice and easy, my king.
Do we have any water?
Nope.
I'm parched.
Yeah. Smoke a
Miners
ciggy
only.
guy.
Hans with that right block on row 4.
Nice and easy. Nice. Nice job.
I don't love this tower.
He's gonna get asked to retower that, I think.
Great job.
Don't, but it's gonna come back to
Stays
haunt them
put.
too.
Don't love
Spider.
this.
Can
Can we
that-
play on?
That may
That
have
will play a
opened-
factor. Keep an eye on that row. It won't
Now
be for
Chef
a while.
Donnie, yeah, you have that left block hanging out a little bit, and then you have that gap on the right side.
These are all. I don't know how these are. so
Tower's
packed
in
there.
shit shape, Jake.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Chef Donnie finds that one on the west side.
This is that 18 to 28 range. If you watch Jenga, you're probably sick of hearing me
Can I get
say
a
it, but
water?
18 to 28, it
Yeah,
always
there's a guy in
wobbles. It
there.
always
He's
moves
here?
more than
No,
any other point of the
Yeah,
game.
I
Up
have it
until
here.
about the,
Yeah.
I mean, when you get in the
Check it,
40s,
check
that just
it,
goes
check it.
without saying. But from 0 to 40, the most unstable part of the tower is typically between blocks 18
Can you
and
pull
28.
from that row?
Block 28.
Yes.
Am I allowed
This is
to come over here?
No,
another
no,
turn
no.
for
This side.
Pat.
This side.
Oh, Don
Oh,
just got
Don in
yelled
the
at.
wrong dugout.
Try the next one down.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Finds one on the east side. Extracts slowly.
An east side female blocks, called it a she.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Drops it.
Oh, little wobble, no issue though. I don't
Got to
think.
go a little bit further.
Not good enough for Spider.
A changed man. He looked right at the ref this time, didn't complain.
Push it
He's
forward a little
focused.
bit.
Also goes without saying, Pat, I think the tallest competitor in this league.
Yeah.
6'1".
good.
That is
That's
false.
beautiful.
Nick Tarani labeled at 7 foot.
I think it's leaning a little bit to the right, right?
7-footer.
6'1". Not
Yeah.
a chance. He's 6'3". Not a chance.
All right, I'm not going to commit.
Excuse me,
until
Pat
I-
is 6'4".
until I've tested
Okay,
it.
wow. I was okay. Yeah.
Wonton Don is 6'1".
Okay.
But yes, point stands. Nick Tarani is a 7-footer.
Pat, one of the few that can look at the top of the tower this many blocks in. Connor Knapp, also known as Big Tennessee, is another one.
And then you have PFT listed at enough.
No comment yet. Let's save it for the next match, Chuck. Obviously, PFT up next. That's why he's not down here today. Shout out to Coach Doug's filling in.
Yeah, with his group in full swing, can't have a biased sideline reporter.
Some might say already biased.
Yes.
I know Hank nodding his
That
head
one,
yes.
I think
60
it's gonna
seconds,
have
pick
to
a
be
block.
that one.
All right. Start tapping it.
Block 29 for the Wonton Don. This is the end of the road for question 4 for that
Now it's leaning
0 to
towards
29
here, though.
range.
Keep in mind, too, one of the things that people forget about with Donnie and PFT is they lose in sunglasses.
You can
Yes.
pull steady.
They're doing this with slightly tougher to see vision. I guess there's probably a better word for that. Impaired.
Oh,
However, as you mentioned earlier, quite dark in this room.
It is, yeah. The new backdrop here, which I love. It looks fantastic. Yeah, the High Noon Hard Seltzer sideline experience. We'll cut with a handful of players on their bye week right now in attendance, scouting. They mounted that TV yesterday.
Is that gonna come?
Yeah.
10 minutes before the match started.
Oh.
We should have had one of those, you know, when they change
time
over
lapse?
yeah.
Oh, and they changed from
They changed the ice,
basketball to
yeah,
hockey.
yeah, to basketball,
Look at
yeah.
that pinky.
Good pull. There we go.
Donnie gets it out.
Needs the
There we go.
retower.
Steady.
This is where it gets a little
So this is
tricky
what I
for
call
the
a
old
sneaky
shaky
tower,
hands.
Jake. A sneaky tower means
Hold the
that
goon hand,
it's
Donnie.
more unstable than it may look to the trained eye, but there are blocks
So
that
we
are
know what
starting
we
to
have to
shift
do.
and move, and at any moment this thing could just randomly collapse.
It won't be
Sneaky
there, though.
tower
You know which way
doesn't
it's
happen
leaning,
often.
right?
On to the 30 mark.
Oh,
Donnie just pulled out a high noon. Took one of our high noons.
Yes, high noon hard seltzer. Remember, just 100 calories, gluten-free, and no added sugar. Real vodka. Real juice for real fans just like us. Hashtag
You're
neuter.
good, it's not leaning
Donnie, what
delicious.
flavor?
Donnie loves the pineapple.
Donnie pineapples.
Slow. You're shaking a little.
Little coaching from Pat on the sidelines. Cons in a very light beige or tan pants.
Easy,
Cream.
it's shaking.
It's trying to mimic you.
Yeah.
Lift when you pull so it doesn't fucking, you know what I mean?
30 for Cons.
May have to yank here. He's done this before and done it successfully, I might add.
Cons was 2-0 before league play. Now he's 2-3 overall, 0-3 in the league.
Donnie pulling off the tank move.
The quick retower.
Smart quick retower.
That doesn't faze me.
Oh! He does not care about
Mister,
the
I've been in a
noise.
combat zone. I'm not afraid of pterodactyls.
Now it's back to Chef Donnie
Chef
at
Donnie.
31.
I need you to start playing war sounds.
Oh yeah, that's your focus. I like
Activate
it.
the PTSD. Yeah. Trigger the PTSD. That's our only.
Very
You just start throwing firecrackers at him.
I'm starting to wonder if he would go for one of those top rows. It seems to have easier moves.
Oh, he found a crest.
He's going to have to keep it stable. He's going to have to leverage it.
Slow.
Good Tittleman's crest pull here if he can do it.
That's a
Well, yeah. And then
that's a
it's,
Donnybrook.
it's rebalancing right now.
It's an RB. You're RBing.
Great job. Great job.
I can go 1, 2,
Got it out.
1, 2, 3. I can go third row down, right?
No, fourth.
Yeah,
Towers
fourth
on the
row.
west side, as you
Yeah.
see on your
1, 2,
sky
3.
cam presented by High Noon
Yeah,
Hard
three
Seltzer.
facing us.
Yes.
And it's clear. Back to the top of the order. Pat at 32.
Oh, yes.
No?
You're okay. No, I think you're fine. I mean,
Oh my goodness. Frank the Tank is back.
rah! Wobble,
Watch your
wobble,
feet.
wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. You got it, buddy. No, you don't like it? Then walk away from it.
It's interesting, Jeff, that the Wonton Don is using a strategy of a team who's 0-3.
60 seconds, pick a block.
But it has rattled people. Again, you can't, like anyone else other than Big Cat, that probably would have sunk the game.
Yes.
Big Cat and Rone are just, they're just built differently.
Love
Built
it.
different.
Built different.
45 seconds, pick a block.
Thank you, King.
Pat trying to avoid 2 losing blocks in a 24-hour span.
Now just take your time. Did you play twice yesterday, Pat?
No.
30 seconds
yeah.
now.
Is that wiggling? I can't even tell.
A little bit, but just pull it a little, let it settle.
Yeah, the less wiggle.
Is that what it is?
No, don't listen to that. Please, whatever you do, you're doing just fine, bud.
15 seconds.
Time running out to pick a block. Remember, there's no shot clock to finish a turn.
Now
It's just to
careful,
pick a
because it's going to
block.
recoil
And
a little bit when you pull it.
as introduced yesterday, each team has a
Just wiggle that.
one reset to change their mind. We've never seen it used yet, Jeff,
Using that other finger to push. Yep.
in any match.
That.
Pat's playing like a vet right
Yep.
now. I want to add. Pat playing
Night
like
and
a
day
pro.
compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
Good job.
People starting to wonder if the addition should have been made earlier. We know Kate played well, but Kate had that cocky move where she celebrated
That's tough.
as the tower fell, and that may end up
that
being
wiggle.
the difference. If they're able to rattle off a couple and don't make it through, that's going to end up being the difference for them.
Both teams desperate. This is a tie for last place right now in Group C.
Man, this is the row that's holding the whole tower together.
I'd go for it.
Still 2
60
full
seconds
slates
to
in
pick a block.
play from rows 4 down. Saw Donnie hinting at that one towards the bottom, but says there's nothing home.
That's the only one I've gotten a little bit of take from.
45 seconds. $30 seconds, pick a block.
It's interesting, Jeff, because usually the 30 to 35 range is the most popular pick. Not in this match. 36 to 38 is at 35%.
20 seconds.
This 30 to 35 range, that's 29%.
Tap not working right now for
40
Donnie.
seconds.
10,
12
9,
seconds. 82 seconds.
To pick a block.
7.
You got all the time in the world,
Pick the
dude.
right one, Don. This could
Has
be
the
it.
reset.
Pick the right one.
5, 4,
Yeah, I
don't know about
3,
that.
Is that
I
it?
don't know if they will.
Yeah, I'm going.
1.
Spider
He's going
may
with that
remind him.
one.
All right.
But I think he's found a good
Here we
block here.
go.
Let's pick the block.
So for as late as we are, into, only at 33, there's actually a fair amount of scenarios still on the board here. So it's not like they're in dire situations. But we are about to make that row. Remember the row a couple turns ago where the block was sticking out?
Yes.
That row's about to come into play now. That's about to be the fourth row down.
Donnie continues to poke. Remember, row 4 is the highest you can go.
You have to hit a little harder than that, Don.
And remember, as we saw in the last match, Donnie can poke that all the way out to the ground. You know, it would be legal. Now poking on the west side.
Oh, Pat's got to be
Oh,
careful. If he
that's
touches
that
Donnie,
would
he
be
will
a
get in a
rookie
ton
move.
of trouble. He cannot touch him.
I'm not touching him. I'm not touching him.
We cannot
It's
afford
tough, Jeff, because you were just
Silliness.
commenting on how he's playing.
we cannot afford
better
silliness.
today.
Immature, foolish, and childish. Karma already not on their side after yesterday.
Yeah, I would swing it and just try to serpentine it.
Just serpentine it.
Oh, a serpentine move. This is why he was drafted number 1.
Do the serpentine.
Donnie, very graceful right now.
Moving
Like
counter
he's touching a
clockwise.
Rangoon.
Yup, the Wranglers.
You go for Rangoon right now. I'm starving, Jake.
There we go.
Plenty of
That's
Jenga
it.
action
That's the pull. That's the pull.
Great pull.
left
Don.
today.
No one's fault but my
To
own,
the
Jake.
side?
I had a protein bar, didn't eat
I
it.
had a smoothie as well.
Yeah. No, I didn't eat. I didn't eat the protein bar.
Just
Ah.
walking out right there. Trying. Yeah, this one.
Looks good.
And then
It's
if that
clear.
doesn't work, the side on.
On to
the
block
spikes.
34 for Captain Cons. Credit Jeff.
Oh, very
Easy,
firm
easy.
here. He was decisive, which I respect. So that was the block we talked about. That block was poorly placed many turns ago, but it was just
that's it.
okay
Just
enough
take
for
your time.
Spider to let it fly. It's now in play. Cons have been eyeing that for a
I'd stop-
while, you
I'd
can
stop
tell. But
poking
every
until
tap
you're
is
in
making this
I'd pull.
tilt more and more. He's going to have to
Anchor
change
your
the way
hand
he pulls
against
his
it on
block.
top.
More onomatopoeia from the Wonton Don.
Donnie once again
What's that?
playing into the
Onomatopoeia? You don't remember learning that in
Not
first grade?
Jake.
It's the spelling
Not a
of a
chance.
sound, like boom, crash, bang. In this case, it's
Nice and
whatever he
nice
says.
and
Interesting.
easy.
Like,
It's gonna be
Yeah.
recoil because
I
it's
know.
moving a little.
Whoa. Quick retower,
Other side.
Other side?
Yep. No, that's it.
or not.
whoa.
Takes that over. Remember, that block falling would end the match.
No, that's fine. The side
Perfectly legal. This is really not much different than what we saw yesterday. I know people were all
Great pull.
bent out of shape yesterday.
Great pull.
Our Commissioner Hank actually did break down the film on Twitch to clear things up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good move. It's risky as hell.
They get
It's
this
a
bullshit
super
coming out.
risky move to retower other
Ooh,
blocks.
quick one. Donnie quick sticks.
I'm just gonna go for that fifth down.
Okay.
Very quick move from Chef Donnie, the first pick.
Damn.
And it's good.
See how it feels.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Frank the Tank special.
Ooh. That.
Checkmate.
Could be it.
Chess lingo now.
No. Let's see. This guy was a little bit loose before. He gets low.
Yup.
Are we wiggling?
How's it feel?
60 seconds, pick a
Too
block.
much. It's at like a
Feels great.
45 degree
60
angle.
seconds.
Does it? Is
From
it?
Spider.
Is it tower wiggling?
Slightly, but if you go and when you just take a look at which way you're going to
45
place it on
seconds
top.
for
Yeah, this is it.
for Chef Donnie.
Yeah,
is
for
this
sure.
the type of match that dictates
Just
whether
don't
he's
push
the
it too far.
Jamarcus
No,
Russell
stop. Don't push it
or
too
the
far
Eli
into it.
Manning?
It's the middle block. So when you're going back and
You're
forth,
implying Jamarcus Russell's not good?
So, but I'll watch it.
yeah.
Some would say he was a
Once
bust.
this is out,
Okay, that's a fair point. If
Yeah.
that's your
And then
stance,
just
but
be
then
quick to
yes.
put it on
Now
top.
pick a block.
I don't know if I would say Jamarcus. I think if they don't win, I think he's played well. It just comes down. This is like a Tim Couch, a David Carr.
There you go.
Probably pretty good, just put in a bad situation.
Right on top.
Yeah.
Right in
Team
the
just
middle.
didn't perform for him.
Fair enough.
Good job.
Who was Mr. Remind me who Mr. Relevant was again?
This row.
Marty Mush.
is in play,
Right.
Yes.
Steve sent Glennie Balls a Sopranos video before Smitty did.
Donnie going with that row 4 Tittleman's crest for the time being. Block 37.
Those are all pretty. I like the Tittle.
I like the Tillman too.
Now changes course. Maybe.
Doing the Tittleman's crest.
He loves that tap, huh?
Astronomy nerds will know the Tittleman's crest. It's one of the brightest things in the galaxy. What this is named
Let
after.
it reach center.
Not necessarily. I think this is it.
Right by Gallman Center.
Slowly making progress.
Donnie really focused.
Crazy. The opposite vibes compared to last match. Here you can hear a pin drop.
There's significant less yelling.
Could say that.
And screaming and dancing.
And eating.
And props and fast food. Everything dialed down.
Those shaky ass hands.
Great look here at our Sky Cam, brought to you by Heineken Hard Seltzer, getting as close as possible for this pull.
Great pull, very focused, very slow, great pace, made sure the block didn't tilt up, down, left or right to knock anything off course. Chef Donnie's saying throw it up on that side, balance it out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Big next
that
move
double there,
coming
that was
up.
tight.
Yeah.
We are nearing a point where there's not a ton of moves left, but nothing totally in play right now. Whoa. Almost a fatal touch there by Donnie. He's got to get out of the box.
It is clear. Now back to cons. We're at 38. This is the end of the road for the most popular pick in question 4. 36 to 38, selected by 35%.
Only 5 real possible moves here. He's touching everything. I think the bottom of the tower is probably going to be his easiest chance for a quick block.
Easy.
But he has got to pay attention up top.
Right now. You're looking
Looks like
steady.
he may have
I'll
one
tell you
on the
if it
east
starts to
side. That is the last full slate remaining.
Nice and slow.
On
You
legal
got it.
rows.
No wiggling. You're perfect.
Whoa.
Trying to stabilize.
That did actually, that stabilized tab, that's a bit of an advantage for Donnie. That helps him out a bit. Tower's a little sturdier.
Block 39. So that just knocked out the favorite in question 4. Now we're on to 39 to 42, picked by 23%.
Only
Type, if you
4
wanna pick
possible
that, you can
moves.
take your time.
And there it goes.
And that's a Jenga! And Team Josh Duhamel picks up win number 1 of the season. And they have life.
They are still alive. Josh Duhamel needed it. Needed it. He is celebrating. He's fired up. Just got a text from him. He said, fuck yeah. But he asterisks for the F-U-C-K. He didn't want to swear. Great job by Josh Duhamel here. Some huge key pulls. And unfortunately, the number 1 overall pick and the team with the number 1 overall selection are now at 0-2. Not out of it yet, but in a very tough spot as another long game does not go in their favor. I don't know if that was as much block luck right there, but Donnie not able to catch the tower falling until the last second. Had no chance at the save.
There's a new team in last place in Group C. It's the Rangoon Wranglers. They're down the stream with Coach Douglas.
Thank you very much. I am here with the Rangoon Wranglers. Donnie, how do you feel after that tough loss?
I don't feel great. I didn't really see what happened. I think you're going to have to talk to Chef Donnie.
Chef Donnie, how do you feel?
Yeah, that was a little too quick on that pole, and the top came down. And I didn't catch it in time. It felt loose. Felt like I was going to come. That's tough.
It felt loose. It felt like it's going to come. Quote Donnie on that. Back to you, fellas.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Douglas. And
Fuck.
Jeff,
They're disheveled. They're disappointed.
All of a sudden, Team Josh Duhamel is 0-3, but they're not, or 1-3. They're not in last place anymore. It's crazy.
No, obviously, a lot of the other teams have not played as many matches. There's a lot to even out in this group still, but they needed a win today. Otherwise, the scenario was almost impossible for them to get through the next round. The Rangoon Wranglers are still alive. They've only played 2 matches, but they really have to buckle down and win now. But yes, Josh Duhamel means this group is alive now. This group is not totally shot of all 4 teams. Everyone has a chance.
All right. Let's check out our close shave of the match, brought to you by Phillips Norelco. And Jeff, Frank the Tank was scheduled for 1 match, but he appeared in 2.
It does not seem as though Frank the Tank is a great psych out right now. 0 for 2 on the day. Donnie gave it his all. Pat broke a bit of a smile, but didn't care whatsoever. Actually, kind of narked on him a little bit today. Make sure he doesn't step in the box.
Back down the stream to
big
the
job by
Phillips
Pat.
Norelco locker. The winners, Team Josh Duhamel with Coach Duggs.
Much. I am here with the winners, Team Josh Duhamel. How do you feel after that, Captain Cons?
It's so much better talking to you after a win than it is after a loss. I just can't say enough about my teammate, Pat. He really came in focused today, and I think it showed.
Absolutely. Do you think you waited too long to bring Pat in?
No, that wasn't my decision to be made. We talked to ownership and the previous captain about that decision, but that wasn't my decision. I'm just happy with who I have now going into the rest of the matches.
Absolutely. And Pat, after a devastating loss yesterday on that pull, how do you feel after today's victory?
I feel good. You just have to focus and drown out all the noise, and it's not that difficult. Wait for someone else to shoot themselves in the foot, and we're on to whoever we're playing next.
Absolutely. And how do you feel about the booth right now?
Booth is great. I think I'm in a good place with the booth. I think I'm in a good place with the ref. We got off to a rocky start, but I think it's all uphill from here. Downhill from here. All downhill from here.
That's fantastic. Either way, congratulations on the victory.
Thanks so
Back
much,
to you
Coach
guys.
Duggs.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Duggs. Jeff, another look here. Was this the right block?
It probably was, but I think maybe a little too much going on there, a little too fast. He really needed to wedge that out slowly and keep an eye on the top of the tower. He might have had a chance to save it, much like Big Cat did earlier today. Doesn't matter, all over. Win in the books for Josh Duhamel.
That match decided who would be in last place in Group C. The next one will decide who is in first place in Group C. It's 1-0, the football team, versus 3-0, the heavy favorites in this league, DeChalk, Liz, and Big Ed.
Yeah, sort of, because they would. Oh no, that's right, because they have 2. Are they 2-0 or 3-0?
They are 3-0.
3-0. So they would still have 3 points and 1 point per win. They would still have 3. So kind of a bit of a tie at the top, but football team would have that tiebreaker over DeChalk. So yeah, you could technically say that they would be in first. This is massive. This is massive for PFT and Kelly Martin. And Liz and Big Ev, even if they lose, I mean, are they really going to be that upset? I don't think so. I think maybe, if anything, you don't want to be the undefeated team, right? You don't want to be Kentucky going undefeated and losing in the Final Four. Maybe a loss will help them even out a little bit, focus up, though I do think they're keying in on going undefeated and getting that first round bye. But I'm just saying, if they lose today, it's not going to mean much for them, at least right now.
Now, to reiterate your last point, you made it a little bit earlier in the show. If you're the other 2 teams in this group, the Rangoon Wranglers and Team Josh Duhamel, you're bringing out your pom-poms for the Chalk to run the table to cause havoc for that second playoff spot.
Yeah,
right?
which both those teams, they want the Chalk, especially the teams that have played them already, they want the Chalk to just move on through.
Right.
Move on through. Josh Duhamel is the best example of that. They need to hope that the Chalk sweeps out and they can control their own destiny and make their way into the knockout stage where anything can happen.
Right, and let's take a look here at Mr. Commenter. PFT is the captain. He selected Kelly Martin at number 2 overall. What do you see from PFT's game?
Highest stats in the league, highest JBR, Jenga block rating. He had a fantastic match. Even player, that's what you see right there. He doesn't key in on the left side or the right side or the middle. He does both, mixes it all up. He had one of the smartest moves we've ever seen in Jenga, saw the tower, saw he had a chance to end it, but knew that if he did that move, if he did the move that would have put the other team in the spot to lose on the next block, he may have knocked the tower over. Went with the easy move, put his team at risk, but knew that the next move from the other side still may end up knocking the tower over. That first match from PFT, we may remember that the rest of the way if they end up winning. That set the tone for the football team, and they return now 1-0.
Yeah, PFT 3-1 individually, but 1-0 in Group C. And Jeff, let's dive a little bit deeper into the updated Group C standings. We saw the battle for last place just finish. courtesy of the Rangoon Wranglers. But now the winner of this match will not only be in first place, but they will maintain their undefeated record.
Yep, exactly. And staying that 4-0 for DeChalk, I mean, that would be incredible stuff. Already noted as the best team in the league. But I think PFT has something to say about that. PFT is feeling really good. He's got also a hoodie. Apparently they got hoodies made. Unbelievable. I mean, that's called being a smart captain, smart team owner. I don't know if Dan Snyder owns this team as well. I would imagine not. PFT wouldn't want to be involved with that. But whoever got them these hoodies, what an advantage, because it's cold as shit in here today, Jake.
And PFT looking like he's got something up his sleeve as well down the stream.
Fatheads. I'm actually curious, too, the mental game here for Kelly Martin. She actually sits outside of this Stoolstream Stadium. If Frank the Tank may have rattled her earlier, because she's had listened to 2 consecutive Frank the Tank matches. I don't know if maybe her head's spinning a little bit from earlier, but I think she probably has had some time to cool off.
All right, all 4 players have made their way inside the Triple S. They're all mic'd up. Let's send it down the stream to Spider for the rules.
All right, welcome everyone to Triple S. A couple rules before we get started. Football team, please remain inside the light green tape you see on the floor. You'll be on this side. DeChalk, same rules apply on this side. When it comes to extracting a block, 1 hand at a time, no 2-hand touches. Should that occur, your teammate will be forced to remove the first block they touch on their next turn. Also, please only use your phone to retweet the stream, which is live on Barstool Sports main account. Once per game, each team will be given the opportunity to change their block should the time expire. If I tell you have 60 seconds to pull a block and that time expires, once per game, each team will have 1 chance to change the block. However, this does not apply on a violation. So both teams understand the rules. Good luck to all the competitors. We'll send it back up to the booth with Jake and Jeff.
All right, thank you very much, Spider. Jeff, any last thoughts before we get things started?
It's a great matchup. It's a solid one. I think if you're at home, you're probably expecting this to go long because that is what both these teams do. The last time we saw PFT and Kelly Martin in here, it basically came down to the final move. And usually when Liz is there, that's what happens as well. This is a star-studded juggernaut match of 2 teams that you would expect, as of now, a lot to go, would probably leave this group.
Yep, we'll see what happens. But the winner of this group could very well depend on who emerges victorious today. And now let's send it down the stream. We'll kick things off for our grand finale.
PFT, whenever you're ready, you'll be first.
I'm going to retweet the stream, Spider.
Great. And then just to go through the order once again, it will be PFT, Big Ev, then Kelly, and then
Barstool
Liz.
Sports.
Jeff, 18 players remaining on the Play Barstool app.
About what?
One of them can pick the losing block and the exact
PFT,
number
what
of
is your
blocks.
caption going to be today?
We will have
My caption going to be, I'm working on it. I think I'm actually just going to quote tweet the Stoolstream's tweet, be a lazy man's retweet right here.
Yeah.
And then add in the Periscope link. Bailey said, tune in to watch Kelly Martin bully PFT commenter around for, what, 45 minutes or so? We're not bullying. We don't bully here.
Do you plan on fleeting this out?
I might fleet it. Hang on. Yes, I will fleet this. Spider, can I have an extension to fleet?
Yes, just expedite.
Okay, expedited fleet. All right. That
Spider literally
ended up not
messing
working
it
that
up
well.
on the right side. Look on.
That was actually a terrible tweet. I have to delete the tweet. It was poorly formatted.
If anything, you
I'm just
should be
gonna,
taking
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna aggregate Bailey's
What's your problem with the tower?
Tune in
I
to
think
watch
the right side looks a little.
Kelly Martin.
Kelly complaining about the tower early.
On the side here?
Haven't even gone up to the tower
1, 2,
yet.
3, 4, 5. The 6th right block. Thank you. Oh, but also right below it.
You hear something,
Doug?
Doug?
Keep doing that.
Do you hear something?
I hear a lot of things.
I don't hear anything.
What?
We're gonna start being fresh already. We
Just
didn't
stay
even
in the
start.
box.
Okay, group of
All right,
death.
let's get going.
Go.
PFT, not a big sense of the moment here.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
Real lack of a
All
sense of the moment.
140 characters.
All right, we're underway. Mr. Commenter is in the Square of Doom. It's a battle for first place
And he twisted
in
the
Group
tower.
C.
He twisted the tower on the first touch.
280 characters now, Spider.
Is that right?
Whoa, what's happening with PFT down here? A bit of a disaster early.
Yeah, he's taking that bottom row along with a block on the penultimate row.
Part of
This
my
was
tank
not a
boys
part of our
love
plan.
to remove the bottom blocks early.
They do.
Did I screw this up already?
That's called taking control of the game.
Mr. Commenter does eventually get it out.
Freak you guys out?
No.
And now he is trying to psych them out.
I know the answer to that question.
Big Ev just couldn't give less of a shit, Jake. Same with Liz.
Here's Big Ev.
Okay, I got to tweet the stream out.
He said on Liz, she's better than anyone else anyone's got. Their chemistry, flawless.
They're fantastic. Great at coaching each other. They always find. What PFT just did is the biggest error he can make today. You can't leave free blocks for this team. He left a free block at the bottom. Ev pulled it out in seconds and on to another turn already. You cannot give this team free blocks.
There you go, Kelly.
So
Nice
here's
and
Kelly
smooth.
Martin making her second appearance
PFT, be mindful
here
of the phone.
inside the Triple S. Spider giving PFT a warning. And going back to Kelly, Jeff, we caught up with her last week before her match.
Did you complete
She
the
flat
tweet?
out said, are you really
can
acting
finish
like
the
you're a
tweet
Stool
and then-
Streams journalist to me before asking questions? It was very disrespectful, I have to say.
That seems on par for Kelly, who is a co-captain now. PFT did say she's a co-captain yesterday. Yeah. It's not a sole captainship from PFT.
You got to talk to Spider about that.
It's not touching.
Now it's back to
Kelly's mad at the
PFT.
officiating.
Reminder, Spider makes all these calls down here final.
All of them.
You do your job, Kelly. I'll handle the
Usually our
officiating.
sideline reporter, but again, ditches us for the money.
He abandoned us for the 10K.
I did not know. I'm not collecting a cent of that 10K. You guys know this.
Yes.
more
Remember,
Hank
Kelly is
propaganda.
playing for a purse. PFT said he would give his winnings to her to buy a purse.
I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I will see a sub 5 block Jenga one day. It will be incredible. It's going to happen one day.
I mean, today we had
it
our
almost
first-
happened
You gotta
before.
mix things up, okay?
We've seen it, but
You gotta
I
mix
just
things up, get in their heads a little bit.
We do have a
had
hanging
to say-
tower.
Yes.
Did the tweet
5
go out?
blocks
What
deep.
does it
No,
say?
the tweet hasn't gone out yet. I tweeted one thing out, but the formatting was all screwed up. The whole fleet thing. I tried to format it for a fleet instead of a tweet, which is my mistake. So now I got to tweet it out again.
PFT, pay attention to the game.
Kelly, are you worried about your partner being distracted here?
Yeah.
Kelly Martin already pissed at PFT.
Yep. They went at it a good amount in their first win. They are 1-0.
All right, Kelly.
But she says they aren't really her being mad. They don't PUSSY foot anything. They're just really direct towards each other.
Pussyfoot's not a bad word.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say you can say that.
You can say that, Jake.
I don't know. Seems like a trap.
It was a trap.
Yeah.
It was 100% a trap. There we go, Kelly.
All right, Kelly retowers down the middle here.
You have to be more sort of.
And while we're on the topic,
slap your face by accident.
Liz said that Kelly is a FUCKING pistol. She's scared of her, and she's just fiery as FUCK.
She, very firm in her ways, Kelly Martin. That's why she's good at her job. That's why she's good at what she does.
It's a fact.
Will they fight, though?
Liz with ease. The best individual record in the office, 8-3.
She has been solid, but her and Ev have put together a formidable team here.
Now back
going crazy here with a double hanging tower.
to Mr. Commenter going to work down low. He called his teammate a wild stallion.
Sunglass wearers 0-1 today.
Yes.
I really don't think you should have done that.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, I don't know that it's actually a great idea.
Don't start with this already. Save that for a little bit.
He did also call Group C the group of death.
It is the group of death.
Group of death, whether it is or not, if they win here today.
Good.
They would be in first place.
Yeah, they send the group into a pretty unbalanced situation. But if they lose,
The chalk has
chaos.
clean. Yes.
Chaos.
All right, Jeff. Let's dive again once more to the Group C standings. Battle for first, 3-0 versus 1-0. This will go a long way in determining how things look after today.
Yeah, again, this would send, if the chalk wins, it would send this group into absolute chaos, meaning all three teams below them have a loss, one at 1-1, one at 0-2, one at 1-3, and all three of those teams would be duking it out until the end.
Like I say, I'm intimidated by the shorts. I wish I was wearing shorts right now.
Here we are once
Why?
again.
It's like gonna
So again,
sell.
Team
Yeah, but-
Dumel and Team Wranglers, they are rooting for the chalk because if the chalk runs the table, anyone can get that second spot.
Yep, they need the chalk to keep on. When minus the Wranglers, they would like to obviously beat the chalk
Right.
when they face them again. But yeah, Josh Dumel
Here we go,
in
Kelly.
a spot where their two of
Easy.
their three losses
That's
were
light
the
work.
chalk already. They can root for that sweep the rest of the way.
One hand only.
3 out of your 4, and you're still alive.
Yeah, thanks, I know.
One hand.
Block 10 for Kelly.
There you go, Kelly.
It's kind of wobbling already.
There we go.
Gets
So
it out.
smooth.
Now wraps around, looking at the state of the tower.
It's not that great.
It's
Nice.
clear.
Nice.
Now back to Liz at 11.
Liz doesn't really talk when she's in the arena. What's she hiding?
I'm so thirsty because I'm so nervous.
Got it.
I do like the Steve Jobs turtleneck.
I know.
Or no, you're not Steve Jobs. It's the lady that did the blood, Elizabeth. What's her name from Theranos?
Yeah, but my face
You look like you're about to
fat there,
scam some
so I
people.
don't
With
like
row
it.
4. Not giving in to the
You should try
shenanigans
talking
going on
about that.
outside the Square of Doom.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Theranos. All I need is one drop of blood.
The other way we both. She's the best voice in the business, by the way. Though I think she's in jail, so not in the
Hey.
business.
And we have a new row. Full slate.
PFT actually wants a card holder of Magnesis from the guy who did Firefest.
All right, let's send it back down the stream. Coach Doug's with Liz.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hi, Liz. You don't talk much. I don't think you've said a word the whole game. What are your thoughts right now?
I don't want them to know what I'm thinking, and so I'd rather just not say anything
Watch
at all
out,
and
PFT,
just
it's a
stay
little
thinking.
wobbly.
So that's your strategy.
That's my
Crap,
strategy.
I didn't realize that.
They,
until you said it.
we're telepathic.
Telepathic. Laser focus. Laser focused, telepathic. That is their team right now.
Thank you, Coach Doug's.
Verbal meme. I want to win this tournament so badly, and then it's the old guy with the gray hair from Firefest.
Oh.
It's a good one.
We still doing Firefest memes?
It's a good one.
Andy, I believe his name was?
Yep.
That means I'd suck a dick to win, Jake.
I got it.
Jake, a little offended by that one, I
Not
think.
at all.
You just won't say it.
No.
You could say
I'm
pussyfoot.
more offended that PFT
You could
didn't
say
think I
pussyfoot.
understood the joke.
Pussyfoot you're allowed to say.
I don't think so.
You would say pussycat.
Get all sorts of creeps.
Yeah, but
It's like green light from creeps.
60 seconds to pick a block.
all right, here's Big Ev.
So Kelly, the reason why I messed up the
Big Ev has certainly found his match with Liz. Before the tournament, Big Ev's individual record was 2-2. Pair with Liz, haven't lost
Do you think I
since.
need it?
He never made his way to
Already?
Glenny Balls. They were the units. They were the favorites together. He did not make his way to Glenny. Liz picked him before.
30
that
seconds
even
now.
happened. Glenny Balls obviously yesterday did pick up the loss while giggling. He laughed and knocked the tower over.
Yeah, I got the giggles.
I think it's ponytail time.
Is it ponytail?
Ponytail time.
I'm just going tight bun.
Ev finds a Tittleman's crest. Remains locked in. It's out.
Good pull by Ev. Focused.
All right, Kelly.
Now back to Kelly at block 14. Jeff, different pace to this one. A little bit on the slower side.
Plenty
Yeah,
of
and
play
remember,
out there.
neither team in a bad
There you
spot
go.
if they lose, especially to chalk. But even at 1-1, if football team loses, I still think they're easily the second best team in this group. With already one match against the top if they lose under their belt. PFT
Spider,
going for
those
some-
two are not touching by an inch, just so you know.
Your teammate was responsible for that, so
No,
you'll
he
have to
wasn't.
be.
Good point there
the
by
one to clean it
Spider.
up.
PFT did tower a bad middle block.
Not my teammate.
There you go, Kelly.
Should I fix them all?
Easy. I think that's good, right, Spider? We can let that play?
That looks good, yep.
We can let that play, Kelly.
Okay, hold
Don't
on.
need to come into play
Yeah.
later.
You don't need to fix anything.
That comes into play later. Keep an eye on
Numbers from the Play Barstool app.
Oh,
Kelly just completed a
I'm Liz
turn.
Gonzalez. I like the Packers. Isn't that weird?
that. What an impression by PFT.
Is Texas back? I like the Packers. I love Aaron Rodgers so much. I want to smooch him. Smooch me, Aaron.
You can say smooch, right, Jake?
Of course.
Okay, just making sure.
Aaron, we going to do some smooching? Aaron, come on. I just want to kiss you. I just want to kiss you and cuddle with you, Aaron.
PFT giving Liz a bit of a West Texas drawl.
She finds the Tittleman's crest, not phased whatsoever.
So far, psych outs today, not successful.
Nope. It's interesting, Jeff, because in question 5, Liz was actually the second most popular pick to pull the losing block at 26%. Kelly, the most popular pick to end this match at 35%.
It's disrespect.
And then PFT and Big Ev at
Use
20%
that as fuel,
each.
Kelly.
What do you make of that number? Why are people fading Liz today?
I don't know. Maybe they're just saying eventually it's going to have to happen. I mean, you just have to think Jenga luck may catch up to you. You're going to get a bad
That one
break
to
here
the
or
left
there.
looks
If not
loose.
today, why not today against a
Sure.
good team? It makes like it doesn't. It's not that crazy to me.
Meanwhile, question 6, the exact number of blocks, the most popular pick, 37, picked by 13.
You also got to be a little risky too. You're
Sure.
trying to win money here. You've got to be a little risky with your plays.
Yeah, 18 players still alive.
We
entering
want to
this
see
match.
that win.
I feel like
We
if
do.
you have tiny hands, it's
If
actually
not,
an
we'll play for
advantage
2K on Thursday.
Wish my hands were
For
a
a
little
bye
bit
week
smaller.
next week.
That would be dope though, Jake.
Like
Would
little
be.
pincers. That
Was
you
our record
use.
5?
You gotta get it in.
5,500.
5,500.
That's
That's still unbelievable.
It's fine.
In
It's
table
fine.
tennis.
All right.
It's fine. We're doing great, Kelly.
When
I'm
part
just
of my
thinking
take
of the
to
future.
be foreplay.
I feel like you need some water.
PFT was great that
Calm me
day.
down.
Was.
It's just, you're not helping us when you do that.
PFT hydrating. He's thirsty.
60 seconds to pick a block.
There we go, Hank.
PFT
There we go,
convinced
Hank.
is behind every single move.
Hank thinks we're gonna win.
Hank focused on the quality of the broadcast.
Of course.
Hank's doing a
PFT
great
thinks
job in the
he's
truck
just
today.
pulling the.
Hank thinks we're going to win.
Hank thinks PFT has remote control. PFT thinks Hank has like remote controlled blocks here. That's how deep PFT is.
I think
30
this is,
seconds
I think
now.
actually all of Barstool Sports is just a Hank Lockwood simulation. I think we're living inside his brain right now. It's like the Matrix.
Oh.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Looking down the middle of this
Careful,
tower.
Ev.
There's some significant tilt towards our booth, Jeff.
10.
You can see it in this
9.
view right here.
Yeah, this would
8,
even it out back to the other side. Actually, no,
7,
this would
6,
make it lean even more, but he can't even it out by
5,
retowering at the top. So it might be a
4,
quick move if he
What happens
pulls
if
his
you
block.
let
3, 2, 1. That's your block.
Reminder, he can change. He had one
Yes.
change per match now.
We have not seen it executed yet.
That is the fight's
I feel like I can do
Yes.
it, but
After he nearly punched one out
Oh, I would before you go.
I'm so
completely.
starving.
That match,
Second row.
as
Yeah,
well
that
as the other
always
matches
throws
available
me
in,
off.
in their entirety on
You
YouTube.
think this?
Give it a like and
Move it a little
subscribe.
bit
After I eat
forward.
5 bites.
You have
I
a better
had
chance
a
of winning if
flaming
you do
hot
so.
Cheetos
Facebook
crusted
as well.
mac
I think they're
and
going
cheese
to,
bite.
on purpose, tilt this
What's your
tower,
hibachi?
Jake. I think they're about to tilt the tower on purpose. Always risky. It will loosen other blocks as well.
A shade of Psycho SHIT by Billy Football.
That's focus shit right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Billy Football, a crazy man.
Berserker.
They'll be in action on Thursday. Make your picks now, by the way. The last broadcast before the break. It'll either be a $2,000 jackpot or we'll reset at $500. But no matter what, it'll be free for you.
Costs you nothing. You're costing yourself if you're not inputting picks.
Right.
If you're watching this right now and you don't put picks in, what are you doing?
You're enjoying a great broadcast.
That's true. Yes,
Yeah.
you're enjoying this,
I think-
but I mean, you're losing out on a chance to win money here. Enhance your experience.
This is so stressful.
No, we're good. I'm confident in our
Continues
ability
to try to
respond
twirl
this
out that western block. And remember, he does have the longest individual turn, 15 minutes, nearly rivaled by Dave yesterday at 12:22. But the common theme between those two, Jeff, they both ended up helping their team win.
Yep, they were
he
pivotal
mostly-
moves.
He got it like all the way
Patience.
out.
We saw
and then just
yesterday.
Held on
Very
to it
well.
and took
Josh
his
Duhamel could be
time
2 and 2
putting it back
yesterday
on
if
top.
Pat had patience yesterday.
Yep.
Lack of patience sent them to a loss. It's why in this group right here, they're 1 and 3, not 2 and 2.
The Glenn and Giggles was an all-time moment.
You think I need the box?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Play by ear.
Big Ev
Just
continues
one
to
hand.
I know
focus
that's when I fucked up last time.
Yeah.
Inch by inch.
on
he
that
is
block closest to the screen.
I can't even try to do Frank the Tank stuff. I don't want to try.
No,
it
it's
out.
so annoying.
All right, Kelly.
And on.
All right, just trust your instincts on this. You want the box? I'll bring the box. You can use it if you
Kelly,
want.
are we going to see the box?
Yep, I think we
Again,
gotta
it's
whip it
legal.
out.
I said, yeah,
Will Kelly use it?
It's there if you
Also-
want it.
She is 5'3".
PFT, this is a misconception right here.
Okay.
She needs it.
See, on the one side, it came out easy early, and I kind of just went with it, and then the other side, it was
Just
locked
trust your
in.
instincts. Be water. Like Bruce Lee.
What are you saying?
Be water.
I don't even know what that
It's a
means.
philosophical
She found a
thing.
crest.
Watch out. You almost kicked it into the table.
You're stressing me out.
Here we go, Jeff. The chemistry facing a pivotal point.
We got it. Just one hand. Just one
Do
hand.
you see this hand going
Just
anywhere
reminding
near
you,
it?
it's getting close. One hand.
It's actually not. Dumbo.
One hand. Oh, Dumbo. All right.
Kelly steps onto the box, and that is something we will never see from PFT.
Great job.
No.
Great job.
Never.
No, I'm not gonna.
You think he would? I don't think he would do that to himself. He listed his height as
Imagine
enough.
this scenario, Jake. He can't reach the tower.
Would never happen.
$10,000 match.
I would dunk it.
Kelly Martin saying, if you get this block, I get the purse.
I think he would punt.
You think he would just run into the tower?
No, I just think he would attempt it without the blocks.
Have you seen my vertical? I can get mad air. You can get Rambo.
That's in the off-season exhibitions, by the way. I do want to see somebody run through the tower. Like when they're in this situation where they have no more moves. It's not allowed, and that's not going to happen. But that is like one of those.
Remember,
dreams.
yesterday that was actually Dave Portnoy's strategy to Glennie Balls to dangle a hamburger so that Glennie could run through
through the
it.
tower. Yeah. Then he said he never said
What
that.
about right two above?
PFT used hamburgers once for Glennie. Granted, he wasn't playing. He was a sideline reporter.
I don't like this one right here.
60 seconds, pick a block.
Okay, Hank.
It's been like 2 seconds. I think you should go lower.
Yeah,
Jeff,
no,
you made
I'm
a
gonna go.
draft big board. You've done some power rankings. If you do power rankings of complainers, would the football team be #1 by a large margin?
45 seconds.
Yeah, Kelly is definitely complaining. She'd be up there, but
Then you
this
have
league
PFT
doesn't have
thinks-
many complainers.
Right.
A lot of the complainers were not near the top of the big board.
PFT going with that row
Great
4.
job, PFT.
Thanks, Kelly.
Just a reminder who my number
Great
one
teamwork.
was.
Dave
They are
Portnoy.
2-0.
Yep.
Granted, Robbie Fox and Chef Donnie both are winless, and I did have them up there. But remember, my number one seems to have been a good call.
Fuck yeah.
There we go. There we go. Easy. It's easy.
Ooh, that hurt my
This
ear.
match moving at a much different pace than
Yes.
the previous two. Actually, the first one was a long match too. It was hard to tell what the fuck was happening.
Yeah, it was chaos.
It was insane. If only they were going to all play again.
They will.
Oh, wait, Jake.
It is similar to playing against the Seahawks, like on the road in Seattle, playing against Frank. You got to put the earphones in. You got to just block it all out. You can't go hard count.
It's hard to make Big Cat and Rone crack. They cracked a couple times during that match.
Big Cat and Rome will actually be playing in a doubleheader on Thursday. Make your picks now on the Play Barstool app. They will be playing KFC and Fights, and then Billy and Rudy. And we'll see the football team back in action on Thursday against Team Josh Dumel.
Billy is going to have to find something for that match.
Okay.
They're like,
He cannot buckle.
It's the sole
to Big
reason they
Cat.
have a loss under their belt.
They should not have a loss. Okay, that's not true. They very well could have an extra. They could be in a much better spot.
We're just talking about what we're going to have to eat after this is done because Kelly didn't finish her salad.
Oh, and what are you guys thinking about eating?
Kelly's going to get some hibachi or shrimp.
Is hibachi?
Did you say hibachi?
Ew, I don't want shrimp. I don't
Shrimp
eat fish.
hibachi.
She doesn't
No.
eat shrimp.
Shrimp's a crustacean. It's a shellfish.
But other
PFT is a
hibachi,
big
like
fan
the-
of kolaches.
Like the onion drain volcano thing.
The volcano.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or the
volcano,
awesome
yeah.
that drive.
Volcano.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if you're.
Everything's
I haven't eaten
diagonal.
anything.
If you get hibachi, I'll let you know.
All right,
Order
thank
extra.
you. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
PFT will cook us some kolaches for tomorrow morning.
No, hibachi.
All right, Jeff. How about your keys to the match brought to you by Heine Hard Seltzer?
Well, obviously win for the
There you
job.
go. There you
win,
go,
you're
Kelly.
Essentially,
Woo!
you're
I
essentially
need that.
through the next
Woo!
round. At 4 points,
Okay,
4-0
Claire.
with stranglehold on the group. And then on the other side, let Kelly
Kelly
lead.
is good.
No need to argue. PFT's got to let Kelly speak her mind. She is 1-0 on the Jenga floor, so why not trust her? It's her bag on the line.
Right.
It's her purse.
Kelly's purse.
Yeah, the football team, one of 2 teams where one player has been on the record saying they would give their winnings to their partner. You have the football team with PFT and Kelly, and then Dave said he would give his money to Rhea.
I was talking to a source close to the football team, though, that PFT, if he buys the purse and likes it, may keep it for himself.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta accessorize sometimes.
PFT
I did see that Ben Shapiro post yesterday, though, so I think I'm done wearing dresses.
Did dress up as a woman at Super Bowl Media Day.
What qualifies as a source close to the football team, Jeff?
Can't reveal it.
Would that be you?
Nope.
It's probably like
It's not.
Dan or Hank.
Oh, yeah. You're a genius.
Liz going with another Tillman's crest.
How'd you figure that one out, Kelly? Boo.
Phone down, Kelly.
Oh, a phone warning.
Second phone warning.
Second from
What would
Spider.
you like me to do with my real job?
Put it on hold. We're in Triple S. This takes priority.
Keep in mind, we may have just lost a Beyonce interview if she can't reply to that email. You never know. you never know. That's the risk of playing Jenga.
I'm Team Mariah.
Kelly's second match on camera. If you don't know her, she is the head of PR and talent communications and relations, and she books all of our great guests.
Just throw words.
Yeah. The vice president of stuff.
Those are media words.
Yes.
What about down? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say down 2 to the right.
Are we side seat jingling? Which one?
I was gonna say down 2 right.
This
Yeah,
one?
that
This
one.
guy?
Yeah. No.
That's negative. Ooh,
Oh.
Here we go.
That was a nice loose one.
PFT also did some analytics on the group, what he calls the group
PFT.
of death.
It might be time.
He says anytime you have a divisional match, if you can win those matches, it increases your chances to make the postseason.
In the
We've heard
division.
that one before.
Yeah. If you beat your division opponents, the stats say that you're more likely to win your division. Mike McCarthy taught me that.
Oh, that's the one I was
PFT
looking
will be
at.
fascinated to hear about the idea of a group play.
The one she told.
You have great ears. Yeah.
I know I do.
You will only be playing teams in your group until the playoffs
Maybe
arrive.
that one, yeah.
And we could easily see a divisional rematch in the playoffs as well.
Yeah, but you got to get out of the group first.
Stop
That's what I'm
talking to them.
Let's see pride. I would
Get in the zone.
I'm in the zone.
All right, we'll stay in the
I
zone.
think it's time for the Unabomber.
Oh my God.
There we go.
If it looks on this side, I don't know if it is on your side.
Yeah, it's definitely loose on. I just don't want to turn it too much, but.
Oh, careful.
Jeff, what do you think is dictating the pace of this match?
Big Evan Liz. That's why they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to them. We dictated the pace of this match. We took out the
PFT
bottom row.
can counter that all he wants, but he went for the bottom block. And when you go for the bottom row to start a match, you're trying to move the pace. You're trying to make this a quick game. They immediately countered, slowed it down. And that's why we're where we are right now. And that's why they're 3-0.
Again,
I think
outright
I'm gonna need to,
first
like,
place
double
on the
box it.
line. 3-0 to Chalk and Teal.
Are you sure?
1-0
Yeah.
football team
It's fucking tall.
Chalk.
in maroon.
I don't know.
Chalk named after the popular children's sidewalk toy Chalk.
Three?
Look how tall it is.
It was always so depressing
That's right,
when the
yeah.
rain came and
'Cause
just
if you're
wiped
5'4",
away
definitely
any time you
5'10".
spent.
Yeah, I agree. She might even be 5'4".
I'm not 5'4".
Ev going for a swivel removal. It's where you turn the block 180 degrees to try to dislodge it. Dave had a bit of a different move yesterday. Dave's move you can go check out on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you're on YouTube right now, likely you don't even need to scroll.
Right.
Unless you're in full screen, hit the escape button.
We have a very loyal chat. Shout out to the chat.
They are very loyal, and they are eagle-eyed.
Is the
Yes.
chat cool with Spider now?
Chat was always cool with Spider.
They make their peace? I don't like it when people come at Spider.
All right, the box is back inside the square of doom.
PFT, do you like when people go at Hank?
Yeah, no, I love it. It's actually one of my favorite things. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
On like a list of top 3, what would it be?
I would say fullbacks, Buffalo Wings, and when people attack Hank for no reason.
Please be careful with that box, Kelly.
Oh, now you want to pay attention?
I was doing an interview. I was doing a league-mandated interview.
I always want to put it in my right hand.
Are you right-handed?
No, well, no. I write with my left. But I'm kind of both.
You strike me as somebody who would say, like, I bat
PFT,
right-handed.
shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. We're seeing it again. She does have the majority of this block out, though. At number 26.
You got this, Kelly.
Thank you.
You got it. You're in the Hall of Fame for a reason.
Oh!
Yeah, there we go. One hand only.
Some movement. It stays upright for now. This one almost just ended in an instant, but there is significant tilt on the top half of the tower.
She's got to be careful.
You got it.
I don't want to leave it like this.
10-4. That's not going anywhere. Just slowly back away.
PFT confident
All right,
in the
you're
tower.
good.
Says
You're good.
you're
Are
good.
you sure?
Yeah, the tower's okay.
They
Just
gotta trust each
The
other.
first
No
8
loud
rows
noises.
are tilted, but let's pause
Good
for a
job.
second. Our sideline reporter, Doug's, he couldn't believe what Kelly said to her teaming.
Yeah, I mean, look, he is also filling in for PFT. He has respect for PFT. He knows it's big shoes to fill. He did not like that. He was a little upset by that.
I'm sorry.
Not sitting well. He's still shaking his head. Not sitting well.
Not you.
It'll be
More on the topic of Coach Doug's.
You're apologizing,
This is
Coach
probably
Doug's
on us.
for
We'll take the
cussing
blame
me
for it.
out.
We probably should have told him not to wear the colors of a team playing
So
right
Liz
now.
goes.
Yeah, I don't think he's biased, though.
No, he's doing a great job.
You know, I'm going to say he's not a biased
Deal?
man, but we do appreciate him filling in here.
Because they're trying to fuck
Deal.
me up.
I know they are.
I'm trying to look at the.
They don't want you to win, Kelly.
Which way do you see the tower leaning?
I think it's
hard for me to
towards
tell.
us right now.
Towards
So
us,
towards
okay.
the
Yeah,
right
but
of your
here's more by
screen.
people
Towards,
doubting
Yeah, I
you
think
not
or
towards the
right.
left of
supporting
your
you.
screen.
Doubting
Look at the glare where we're sitting.
Yeah.
I'm standing up
Well,
right now.
I mean,
actually,
just
trying
think
to get a
about
better
the thousands
angle
of people
it. Actually,
This
that
feels
tilting
great.
away from our
I know
sideline
why.
experience
I did
presented
so
by
well.
Hard
I
Seltzer.
played so well
Stand up
last
here.
week.
This is good.
Because they don't know. They're not about that Kelly life.
Some more tilt.
losers.
Remember,
They're
11
Yeah, I see
matches
it
for
moving
Liz.
Now it is definitely moving towards us,
60
towards the
seconds,
booth.
dumb
If you're
boss.
watching right now,
Towards
it's
your
moving,
right.
Yeah, to the left of Liz, away from the television.
Liz has played in 11 matches, only 1 losing block.
Liz in front of the Godzillatron, our big jumbotron there.
Yep.
Nothing more than a prop during Jenga, but in ping pong we know it didn't play. Part of
Liz,
the
I
game.
like those jeans.
I don't.
Liz not even acknowledging the compliment.
Ever heard of a belt?
Going for the Tillman's crest.
PFT suspenders man himself.
Those top 8 rows continue to tilt
I like that
heavily
sweater, Liz.
towards the right of your
I think
screen.
my aunt's couch has the same thing.
PFT an ant guy as opposed to aunt. Are you an ant?
I'm
or
an
aunt
ant guy as well.
Makes sense.
We've got ants.
All right, what are you
Great
thinking?
commercial.
What are you thinking? I'd say that middle 3.
Slowly extracting this crest.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Still a ton of moves, Jake, on
Yeah,
this
well,
Jenga tower.
I can't do
We're
the
only
tower
at
math just yet.
27.
But these top 8 rows will dictate how long we go.
Depends on how they try to even out the weight. And how Spider makes them redistribute it on the retowers.
It's out. What's the move here?
I think
Middle?
middle is a smart
So you
move.
can see
Make
better.
the other team.
So just get peripheral
make
vision?
the other team decide how
Okay.
they want to balance it out. That's, I think, the good move.
That is Liz playing 2 steps ahead.
Helps Ev as well.
Right.
But I think more than
I was
helping
saying,
make
like,
sure Ev doesn't have
down
the
where
tower in
there's
the
3,
middle,
like a little
Yeah.
that makes PFT now have to
I'm
decide
gonna check this one
how
out.
they balance out the tower.
Block 28 for Mr.
Right
Commenter.
above it, I think.
PFT has never pulled a losing block in his career. 3-1 individually.
I mean, it's just having that like one and
Not
one at
loose.
the bottom just makes everything
not.
crazy.
There we go.
Oh, Tillman's crest. Is that-
Tillman's crest.
Kelly
learning the lingo.
She is.
Okay, going to do the patented Nick Tarani.
No. What are you? Don't pull it quick.
The pull in reverse. This is the Nick move.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
Nick.
I thought you were gonna just like.
No, you loosen it up on one end
Okay, I see what you're doing.
and then extract on the other.
I just got worried for 1 sec.
She just got worried for 1 sec, guys.
1 sec.
Some movement on this crest.
Oh, slow.
It's out.
I would go to the right side if you could.
Great job by PFT. No real issue.
I don't
no
know
worry.
actually.
I mean, that looks pretty even to me. Trying to see if they show the sky cam. They're not.
PFT
Cordero
now
Patterson
trying
can.
to rely on our
Look at that.
production.
That's a smart move.
for
It's
the
there.
help.
Why not take a peek?
All players do have a view at our broadcast. But
You guys see
figure
Cordarrelle looking at his replay
now,
on the
there it is.
Jumbotron?
How about that? I think we can rest any thoughts of Hanks working against PFT
Well,
here.
he put it up
He
after
just
I
asked
looked
for the
away
sky
from
cam
it.
and he got it.
After I looked away from it.
It's becoming.
Hank knows what he's doing.
The way PFT is trying
We're
to.
in his brain. We're in the Hank Matrix brain right now.
To talk about the commissioner in the league is
think you're being
pathetic at this
crazy.
point.
I am a little bit crazy.
You're
It's
being
just
insane.
It's very funny to me that Hank, inside of his computer simulation
let
of Barstool,
PFT
came
pick
up with
whoever he
Frank the
wanted
Tank
for his
wearing a
team.
turkey hat today.
Just at the top.
Lets him wear unsanctioned hoodies. It's unbelievable that PFT continues to complain about this.
We're seeing the retower first. We had this dilemma yesterday, but it was deemed legal. We've had back-to-back turns of Tittleman's crests.
I forgot that row was legal.
Now with block 29, Ev looks to continue that run.
I'm stressed right now.
Yeah, this next one's going to be tough. I'm just telling you right now.
I think I need to double block it up. Or double box it up, sorry.
Just worry about getting the block out first.
Yeah, I know. I can't reach like 5 of them up.
So a lot of these are
They're-
pretty wedged in.
Yeah.
I would maybe check.
Some more tilting.
4 rows up, closest times.
As the crest comes out.
That has only one.
Yeah.
You mean third row?
No, I think the third row, I mean, you can check the third row, but I think that those are all pretty much cemented in because it's like the only major platform there. That's what I'm saying. If you go 5 rows up, and you just try to take out that one that's closest to us.
Okay.
I mean, just see if it's open. Don't
Right before you pull it, stop
pull it too
completely
hard.
and let it gather itself.
They're so nice to each other. We should try to do that.
I don't think either one of us is motivated like that. They actually seem
Nice
weird
view
if
here.
you're-
About 95% of the block has been successfully extracted.
It's so quiet.
It's stable for now, but
We got any more of those?
Big Ev is going as
those fries,
slowly
though?
as he can to make sure it doesn't
French
topple.
fries?
Yeah, the Frank fries.
Oh, my goodness. He almost used that second hand.
There's the balance right
That would have been an unexpected
Wow.
moment.
Well done.
Avoids it though.
Well done.
Okay, are you gonna get the boxes for me?
Is that a Jenga if they use the second hand to stop the tower from falling over?
Block
There you go,
30
Kelly.
for Kelly.
There we go, Kelly.
PFT kicks the box in the square.
I need double PFT, I think.
One hand. One hand.
No, I mean double box.
I know, one hand.
It's pretty high. You keep saying one hand. I haven't touched it with 2 this entire game.
Kelly now commending herself for not breaking the rules.
Look, here's a nice staircase I'll build you. You step on the first one first, and then up to the second one.
First, she's got to pull the block out before she even considers retowering.
There we go.
Mostly out.
Yep.
And there it is.
One hand, one hand.
Now PFT made this impromptu staircase.
Shouldn't use a staircase. It's like buying your kid a nice video game system or a big jungle playscape, and they just want to play in the cardboard box.
Oh, these are heavy.
It's complete.
Nice work, Kelly.
Now on to Liz at 31.
Now, Kelly, you completely ignored the staircase that PFT made for you. Why is that?
I didn't know why he did that.
Are you mad that he did that?
No.
You're just confused.
Bad things happen on staircases.
Yep.
I've seen several documentaries.
So you made a staircase that you thought something bad would happen?
No, I mean, it could be an owl attack. It could be anything.
Also, I don't have good shoes on today for a staircase.
So bad shoes, owls, possibility. Lots of stuff going on here. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doug's. Jeff, the state of the tower right now, the first 8 rows, aside from that 4th row, there's nothing doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I just don't see
I kind of think
an
the
obvious
right
way this game ends
Yeah,
right
the only
now,
thing is,
meaning I think
it's
it'll be a
leaning to the right a
surprise
little bit.
thing. I think something's going to pop up out of nowhere, whether it be unbalanced, something that begins to wobble. It's hard. It's a hard tower to read, a sneaky tower.
It's leaning right.
Off to PFT at block 32.
Oh, maybe at the top it is.
It's
All right,
definitely
maybe go
leaning right.
lower. Go 4 up towards us.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly found that one.
Easy pull.
Kelly.
This is why
That's
such a
why
good
I
team.
keep her around.
Do you need the apple box?
I do not need the apple box. Thank you very much for asking, though.
Just trying to lend a hand.
You are. I appreciate that. What a nice person.
Wow, that was such an easy pull. I wish I left it for myself.
Full slate completed, as is the turn. Now back to Big Ev at block
That's
33.
what I told you to pull.
I know, but it wasn't loose for me.
Jeff, suddenly,
You think this one?
not many
It wasn't
turns
loose
left,
at all.
not many moves left.
Oh, I'm so thirsty.
No, not at all.
What do you mean?
Math has to come into play, but there are still enough where you shouldn't worry about it
You
right
have to
now.
go this way?
Play your
Still
game.
about 6 or 7 left.
Worry about the math when it comes down to it. Right now, you got to find the.
Just right
Keep
here.
yourself alive. Don't overthink this.
If that's lodged in there, then forget it.
60
Yeah,
seconds
it
to
is.
pick your block.
Let's go.
Oh, I see a good one for me.
Which one?
Isn't that pretty good?
45 seconds.
This one.
Ev finds something
30 seconds now.
right around the midway point. Those top 9 rows, though, continuing to tilt towards Ev.
15 seconds.
That you touched in the 4th row, push it in a little bit.
This one?
Yeah.
Push it in.
Yeah. Bit more balance for what you're about to do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the block.
All right, so he's locked in. Remember, they still have the reset.
I don't like
They
that
can
reset.
change their mind once each game.
I don't like that reset.
I don't know what to do. Oh, actually, never mind. I
You
have
need a
the
brand new
options.
row. You're gonna have a brand new row to pick from, too.
I'm so thirsty.
Some more movement from the top half. But Ev making progress on this eastern block. It's out. He towers. I'm not sure if that's the middle or the left side.
It is very wobbly.
It's got to be more in the middle,
And
Ev.
now it's leaning in multiple directions. It's leaning
Which way?
To the right of Ev and towards
To the left or right?
Spider made it
To the left.
a note here. This is in the middle of that left and middle. He's got to make a decision.
Yeah, he's got to pick a side here. Can't use this to balance it out. He's got to pick a side and he's got to walk away. Let's create a brand new row, Jake.
That's good, right
Pitches
there.
it towards the middle, and there you go. It's a nice move by Ev at 33.
Good job.
Now off to Kelly at 34, and we'll see the boxes back in the square. Going with that newly created fourth? No. She's going
Kelly,
to
that fourth
scope
row
out
at
the
top,
options.
The one above that. You can pick from those.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Yeah. Get a full slate.
Oh, almost touched two hands too.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Spider immediately out of the chair just to make sure.
He's on high alert.
Sure, the control was going to look at it, but I don't think she did.
No, I don't think she did either. She found a crest. There's some movement.
Yeah, take your time on it. I think that's going to be a good one.
You think so?
Yeah, just I think any sudden movements is where you run into problems. So just take it nice and slow.
Our Sky Cam presented by Heineken Hard
I'm
Seltzer.
very stressed out about this move.
She's losing confidence by the second.
She's
No, I'm
touching
not.
what's arguably the most unstable part of the tower right now. It is leaning heavily away from her and to
I
her
don't know if I
left.
want to do this block anymore.
Why? 60 seconds to pick a block.
Oh, Spider, how convenient.
Some more movement by the Tittleman's crest.
Yeah, just nice and slow. Really easy.
Almost
really
out.
Easy, really easy.
It's going to recoil a little bit and
No,
in
it's
the
not.
wrong
No, it's
direction.
not. No, it's not.
But a
It's
great
out.
job to
It's not
minimize the
recoiling.
damage.
Will she go left
Great
or
pull.
right?
One hand only, Kelly.
I think we gotta go left.
Towards the spider?
Yeah, I would go
Say
one
what I
hand.
see.
Do you need another
Left
box?
is the right side.
We have another box, Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to need another box.
The one I touched was
This one not as thick as the first two, but it'll help.
It's, everything can help, I guess, here.
Imagine both the boxes. That would be so embarrassing.
You got it. You got it. Just make sure it's
She
nice and
complete the
stabilized.
retower process.
Now it's mostly
good.
leaning
They're off.
away
Perfect.
from
That's
her.
good. Now get away.
It stabilized the lean towards the broadcast booth, away from the TV, but now it's leaning towards where Liz and Ev are standing.
It's this block.
Off to Liz at 35.
And there's no real way to correct it on this retower.
Right.
This
So,
retower, you can't
more
put weight
block
on that other side.
on this row.
This is like rebuilding the tower here. This one's been annoying.
I know, but it's like stuck in there.
35. All right. Went to 41 last time.
PFT mentioned they went to 41 last time. Last time, though, it was the second to last move of the match.
The penultimate move.
Had Kate pulled out, or excuse me, Cons pulled out the block, PFT, Kelly would have been forced to do a tablecloth move. PFT's foresight, excuse me, not hindsight, earned them the win.
Well, I was also throwing
60
Kelly
seconds
under the bus
to pick a
big
block.
Think if you'd admit that.
time. That didn't work out. Yeah, she was going to look bad.
I saved
This
the
is a
tower
tough
left.
tower
did.
for Liz right now. This is going to be
She's a wily veteran.
45
very
seconds.
She rebuilt the tower.
slow.
Look at her. She's readjusting.
Trying
the entire
to
thing.
dislodge it a bit there. That's smart. Work the tower, Jake. Not the block. Work the tower.
30
Ooh,
seconds.
surveying her options. Some more tilting. Liz has not pulled a losing block since August 19th. Her partner was Tommy Smokes.
15 seconds.
Some movement on the eastern block.
5, 4, 3, 2,
She's trying to get cute with it.
1. That's your block.
It is the block on the east side, locked in, but remember, still one reset if needed.
Okay, let's call it.
Whoa.
More More movement from the tower.
You just gotta be gentle. It's coming your way.
Big Ev putting Liz in a state of caution.
They can afford it, but they don't want it. They want to go 4-0.
First place on the line.
And easily in first for that bye.
Yup.
Much more on the table than just winning the group.
Right. Remember, other teams, first place teams, Team Press, the Purple Hedgehogs, they're rooting against the chalk here.
They want that bye. Dave and Rhea, they want the bye. They need the loss from the chalk. Other teams in this group, they want the chalk to win.
Right.
Group of death.
Significant
tower twisted.
Ramifications off of this match and this move specifically.
That is wedged in there. It is leaning heavily now back towards the booth and away from Liz towards Ev. Kelly can't watch, steps away.
She has most of the block out, but how will the tower tilt?
PFT scrunching up, doing a no-neck Ed impression right now.
Great view here. Slowly but surely coming out that right corner of the block.
But can she keep it stable? The problem is the retower is only going to make the lean worse, Jake.
We could see a quick retower.
She is the master at that. That is her move. Rhea referencing it yesterday in her match.
There it is, the quick. Oh, she doesn't even need it. It's still upright.
Did not need it because I think she knew, Jake, that when she retowers, it's going to lean a little more. She's going to want to make sure it's good.
Oh my goodness!
This tower, how is that standing?
Liz Gonzalez, another example why she is one of the best in the league.
Ev cannot believe that thing stayed. He just said that thing was coming down. Ev does not want to have to step back up here. I know that much.
Block 36 per PFT.
No, don't do that one.
Because now there's really no way, Jake, to balance it on the top. Because the way the blocks are in position, you can only really balance it left to right. And this tower is leaning heavily towards PFT, away from the TV. This is going to be a nightmare turn for PFT. The tables have turned immensely. What a pull by Liz Gonzalez.
1-0 football team. 3-0 to chalk.
Those blocks are so wedged in there, too. Especially with the way the tower is leaning. Anything on this side where PFT is pulling is going to be even more wedged in. Anything towards us, near side of the tower from where we're calling it, that's going to be the stickiest part of the tower. And there is no full slate that actually has a block towards the TV, away from PFT. Oh, he just great sky cam shot. That thing wobbled a lot.
See the state of this tower right now. Significant tilt.
Why don't you knock on it a little?
What do you mean?
Okay, good. PFT, seriously, I think. You got it.
His hands. Legal. Again, those top 8 or 9 rows are dictating how long this match will go.
What?
You were just touching.
PFT,
You
not
almost
please.
touched with that left.
No, my hand. I took my hand off. I know what I'm doing.
Wow. Almost came to blows there for a second, Jake. Whew.
PFT still searching for an option here. Big Ev now asking Spider for a call.
60 seconds.
Oh, okay, thank you, PFT.
Spider calling.
Oh! Shifts more.
Almost did it. It is leaning so much. 4-0.
PFT putting
In the
significant
sights.
pressure on that right hand. He's in big trouble.
It's done.
And there it goes,
It's
Agenda! And the chalk most likely clinches a playoff berth. They are 4-0 and all alone in first place.
Big fist bump and laugh from Ev. This team is unbeatable right now. Liz, it looked like she was about to pull a losing block. Turned it into not just a great move, but a terrible tower for PFT. To PFT's credit, I don't think he had any move there. I think no matter what he did, that tower was coming down. Found himself in a no-win situation. 4-0 to chalk. They called them the favorites. We called them the favorites. They're not just in line to win the group. They are in line for a first round bye. Tough loss for football team, but they are very much alive in this group. And now Group C is chaos. It is chaos. Josh Duhamel finds himself, yes, they have more losses, in tied for second place, despite the fact they do lose the tiebreaker currently to football team.
1-1 football team, 1-3 Josh Dumel, 0-2 Rangoon Wranglers. That second spot can go to anyone. Let's send it down the stream. Doug's is at the Phillips and Relco locker with the football team.
Thank you very much. I am here with the football team. Tough loss. How do you feel, PFT?
I feel awful. Nobody to blame but the guy in the mirror. I'm going to have to take a good long look in the mirror after this one. That last turn, I thought I had it. I thought I could reconstruct the tower, shift the weight a little bit, make it work. I don't know. I don't want to blame the tower because, I got to take a long look in the mirror about it. But it was a fucked up tower on the last turn.
It's fair. And Kelly, how do you feel?
We'll get him next time. It's fine. Don't be upset. Let's be positive.
There was
we'll practice
a lot of back and forth out there today. Are you going to leave that in the Stool Stream Stadium, or are you going to take it out with you?
Always leave that in the stadium. I think that's just how we communicate. I think that's if Kelly was being super nice to me the entire time, I would know something's wrong. That's when I get worried. Like right now, she's like being super supportive and consoling. That's kind of creepy to me. She's like, "It's okay, PFT. You played a good game. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear it direct." We didn't do good enough today. Credit to the other team. DeChalk's a great team. Credit to the referee, Spider. Great job as always. You guys on the sidelines and the booth and in the truck, most of all, put together a great show. And I'm sad that we couldn't bring it home for everybody that's betting on us.
I appreciate it. Yeah, played a hell of a game. Thanks.
Thank you.
Different vibe there from PFT.
Yeah, I think he's a bit bummed. I think he knows the situation was not in his favor there. Liz basically won the game, I think, more than PFT. I'm not going to say PFT lost. I think Liz won the game with that last poll. PFT knows, not a big deal. They're only 1-1. Yes, they're part of chaos in Group C, but they still control their own destiny.
Let's get to our close shave of the match presented by Phillips and Relco. Big Ev almost had a violation late in this match, but he avoided it.
He did, and he avoided it with a really big save here. He thought about saving the tower, but said, hey, actually, wait a second. That wouldn't be good. Let me get the block to the top of the tower. But in the end, the tower actually evened out itself. But the lean of the tower was, I think, probably the name of the game this match. The lean is what did in PFT. Liz almost got hurt by it. She avoided that, made it worse for PFT, and then PFT the one who pulls that tough losing block.
The Chalk 4-0, most likely in the playoffs. They are down the stream of Coach Ducks.
Thank you very much, Jake. I am with the Chalk. One of the best games I've seen all day today. How do you feel about that great win?
That was a team win big time. I felt like the tower was leaning, but I'm not a big talker when I'm playing, and the fact that he was just able to tell me exactly what I needed to hear, that's what's up, Big Ev.
Absolutely, that is what's up, Big Ev. Now, PFT talked about your shorts. Do you feel like that had anything to do with your win today?
Yeah, I mean, I think it seemed to me that he was intimidated by the fact that I am wearing shorts. It's the middle of November, but your shins getting cold is a myth. I think you would agree with me on that.
I would.
It's a man's move right there.
It's a myth. Your shins don't get cold.
Absolutely.
Feet, yes. Hands, toes, of course. Shins, no.
There you go.
All man.
Unit, I respect it. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Back to you, Jake.
Hanging.
Big time.
Thank you, Doug.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
That podcast, the Units podcast, they leave people hanging all the time on us. I started with Nick and Frank. I agree with that, by the way. I love shorts in the winter. Fantastic move. Big win, 4-0, Jake. What a day.
What a day indeed. And we'll be back on Thursday with a $2,000 progressive jackpot. No winners today. We had a handful go 5 for 6, but we do have an 0 for 6. Congrats, Mr. Mike, $29, a $50 Barstool gift card is coming your way. The Chalk is the team to beat right now.
That was a little corny, Jake.
All right. You're the one who made the team names. Yeah.
They made that up.
That'll do it for our broadcast today. Big shout out to everybody in the production truck. Commissioner Hank. We've got Dylan. We've got Max. We've got Colby. We've got Andrew. We've got Pete. We've got Sean.
We've got Pete.
Yes, we do. We got Stefan. We've got Steve. And we've got our sideline reporter, Coach Duggs, and our official Spider. He's Jeff DeLow. I'm Jake Marsh. Make your picks for Thursday.
Make the picks.
We will continue our Week 3 here from Stool Streams, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Have a great night, and we'll see you in 48 hours.